I still have my Halloween BGM. Hello, Ikumin! I took down all my Halloween decorations, but I forgot to change it to... Dun dun dun. Christmas music, yeah! Hi, everyone! Hello, Ikumin! I'm so happy to be back! Hello! I miss you so much. I missed you guys more. Hello, guys. Hello, I'm Hoshifuri Iku. Nice to meet you, alien scientist and creator from Cosmia. Cosmia のクリエイティブ宇宙人科学者星降りIkuです。フリフリ。I'm not sick. I'm not sick, but my sinuses are kind of like swollen today because it's so cold. It's so cold. It's so cold in my room right now. I just turned on my heater for the first time this year. Well, not this year, this season, I guess. Hopefully my heater is working. Okay. Anyways, rare that I get to catch a stream live. Yeah. So first things first, I apologize. I changed the time so last minute. I originally was gonna start at 1 p.m. today, but I realized that I have something to do that later in the afternoon that I need to attend to. So I figured I will, instead of like I didn't want to like move my return stream to another day, so I figured we'll do it a little bit earlier. Yeah. Wait, are you Hime? Are you Hime? Are you saying I'm an imposter? I see that you meant to say home. Yes, I am home. Yeah, that's why I'm doing a return stream. I did bring my laptop to my mom's house, but it was I tried running OBS and VTuber Studio at the same time, and it was kind of... It was a little Like my computer still, my laptop works really well still, but I think I can really only use it to get some work done. Yeah, I might if I like maybe fiddle with the settings a little bit more, maybe I will be able to stream on my laptop. I'm planning to go back again during the holiday season, so we'll see. We'll see if I can stream then. Especially since I'll be house sitting and I'll be all alone. Do you have a PNG? Yeah, I thought about just doing a PNG stream, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be home in like a few days anyways, so I might as well just wait. And I was really busy anyways. I don't think I would have found the time to stream anyways. Anyways, I know you guys have a lot of questions, but in case there are people, not in case, I know for a fact that there are people who are not Anilive users, right? So they haven't really heard the full story of why I was like gone and what I've been up to. Garimon, thank you so much for the milestone chat. Arigato. Yeah, so a lot of people actually don't know why I've been gone for so long. I mean, I did mention on Twitter and like YouTube community posts like a general gist of it, but just wanted to talk about what I've been doing for the last like almost 10 days or so. Yeah, not 10 days. Oh my god, it's way more than 10 days. It was like almost more than 2 weeks. I've been gone for more than 2 weeks. Yeah. Holiday season, New Year or Golden Week. I'm American, so when I say holiday, I mean Christmas and New Year's. Yeah, Golden Week, I don't know what that is. Golden Week to me is just, damn, everything is so busy. I hate it, yeah. Anyways, Fuji Sapphire, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Arigato! I'm so glad you're back. Thank you! That's so sweet. Thank you. Welcome. Mano, thank you for being a member for 29 months. Months. Arigato. Mr. Beautyface, thank you so much for being a member for 41 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Welcome to ikumins. Golden Week low-key, we're starting to go to holiday in Japan. Yeah, don't come here in Golden Week, guys. Because it's like, that's when all the locals are also traveling, so it's like, everything is so crowded. Welcome to Ikumin Shop. Also, Link, thank you so much for being a member for 17 months. Arigato. I guess we all got these saved up. True. True. Oh my goodness. I guess we'll be hearing this a lot today. Do you do Thanksgiving? I very casually celebrate Thanksgiving. Yeah, when I lived in America, my family did Thanksgiving. Usually with our like family. So I had a family friend. My family had a family friend. It was like it was a family that was like the exact same as us. Because my mom is Japanese, my dad is like Czechoslovakian, American with Czechoslovakian descent, and then like their family was also like the mom was Japanese and their dad was like American with Czechoslovakian descent, and then they had twin boys who were Hafu, and they had you know, my parents have me and my brothers. Yeah, so we used to do Thanksgiving with them a lot. Yeah. Yeah, they're like my childhood friends, the twin boys. I hope they're doing good. I don't talk to them like a lot welcome to Ikumin now, but we're still good friends. Yeah. Bikusa, thank you so much for being a member for 4 months. Arigato. Chunky-kun, thank you so much for being a member for 24 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Let me catch up on these messages at the end. So then, Al, thank you so much for being a member for 41 months. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Habjack, thank you so much for being a member for 36 months. MBC, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. Arigato. Thank you so much. It's been 84 years. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I digress. Japan doesn't have Thanksgiving, but is there like a similar? Not that I know of. At least definitely not in the sense that, you know, how the American Thanksgiving came to be. We don't have anything like that, but we do occasionally have like kanshasai like sales, like Thanksgiving sales, but like they use the term very loosely, I think. They have Black Friday and Cyber Monday though, because capitalism. Judrickson, thank you so much for being a member for 31 months. Arigato! Eddie-san, thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. 14ヶ月間ありがとうございます。お帰りなさいませ。お帰りなさいませです。ただいまです。Wataru-kun, thank you so much for being a member for 8 months. ありがとう。Yeah, let me. Well, I see your question. Let me get. Sorry, I wanted to. I was gonna answer that question at the end of like my explanation. Anyways, sorry, I get very distracted by the questions in the milestone chats. So why have I been gone for over 2 weeks? So after all the Halloween festivities, I was planning to do a like Halloween ASMR stream, which I still plan to do at some point, hopefully within this month. But I was planning to do that, and then the night before, basically, I got a call from my mom, and then she was basically like, look at Venus. So she sent me like a video call, and she was like, look at Venus. And Venus was like, Venus, for anyone who doesn't know, she's a very senior cat. She's my cat, my childhood cat, my last childhood cat, actually. I used to have 3 cats, Jupiter, Pluto, and Venus. And unfortunately, Jupiter and Pluto passed away sort of recently. So Pluto is my only cat that I have now, and she's 19 years old. She is turning 20 in the spring. Saying thank you so much for the yeet, arigato. So she's very senior. Like 20 is like 100 years old in cat years, you know? So she's very old. But my mom was like, look at Venus, and you can tell that she was like really struggling to like get up. Her like back legs were very weak. And then my mom said like her eyes are also really like her pupils are so big, and like, you know, like she looks like she can't see anything basically. So I was like, oh no, like, are you gonna take her to the vet? And then my mom like moves her camera over to like point at her leg, my mom's leg. And she had this big cast on. I was like, what happened? So not only did like not only did you know, was Venus not feeling good, but my mom had like broke her foot. She cast jump scare. Yeah, actually though, she apparently like fractured a bone in her ankle, but it's like one of those bones that, you know, interacts with all the other bones, so it's pretty like, you know, it's an important bone, I guess. So I was like, oh, okay, do you need me to come over to help, like, you know, around the house and take care of Venus and stuff? And my mom said yes. And at this time we were a little bit worried that like Venus was like, not gonna lie, like we really thought she was dying. Because she looked a lot like how Jupiter did when he passed away, so we were like a little bit worried. So I thought I was going to take care of my mom and take care of Venus, but also to possibly say goodbye. When I first found that, I was really like really anxious. I took a day to like finish. I had to submit an important video for an upcoming event. And the deadline was coming up, so I was like, okay, give me like 1 day to just get everything done. Like everything, you know, anything that's time sensitive, let me get that done, and then I will come over. That's what I did. I finished everything in a day. It was a crazy day, oh my gosh. I was working non-stop that 1 day, and then I finished everything. I packed my stuff, and then I went over to Hiroshima where my mom lives. And the day I arrived, we took we took Venus to the vet. My mom wanted to take her sooner, but obviously with her foot and everything, it was really difficult for her to move around. She can still drive because like the foot that she broke is not the foot you drive with, I guess. So she can still drive, but she needs help getting in and out of the car and like in and out of the house and stuff like that. And also she needed someone to carry Venus's carrier and all that stuff. She can walk with crutches, yeah. Driving the cast seems easier. I think I mean her foot is, her other foot is totally fine. And also it's not like we live in the countryside, so if you don't drive, there's nothing we can do really. We weren't gonna taxi around the town, you know, so anyways, was your dad busy? My dad is overseas. My family has had some really unfortunate luck this year because my aunt, she's always had my aunt lives in America. She has like a condition that, you know, sometimes causes seizures. So recently got really bad. So my dad actually traveled to America to take care of her. So my dad is actually like, I don't know when I'm gonna see him again, to be honest. Like he said he's also gonna look for a job there. So I might not see my dad for like a while. Which is sad, of course, but you know, gotta do what we gotta do. So actually while I was in Hiroshima taking care of my mom and my cat, one of my relatives passed away. So you know, of course that's sad, but my dad was like glad that he happened to be in America when that happened, and he actually got to see her before she passed away. Yeah, I don't know her very well. I think she's my great aunt. But yeah, I'm glad my dad got to see her before she passed. But yeah, it's like our family has had really bad luck this year because I've also lost my grandfather this year. Yeah, it all happens at once, for real. I hope my aunt is okay as well. The aunt that my dad went to go take care of and stuff. Yeah, but anyways, so I went over and we took Venus to the vet, and the vet, we have a really nice vet. He took care of all of our cats. He took care of Jupiter and Pluto and all the cats, and they're really nice, and I really like our vet. It's very nice. He's like literally like the picture book vet, you know. He's like the nice like vet man. Anyways, the doctor performed some tests, and basically he concluded that Venus, her kidneys aren't very good. A lot of cats deal with bad kidneys as they get older. That's a very common cause of like you know, health decline and death in elder cats. But basically he concluded because Venus has bad kidneys, her blood pressure is really high. And that probably caused her to go blind. So basically, she just lost vision in both her eyes. So she can't see anymore. She has no sight. And she's always had hard of hearing, so she can't hear and she can't see. So obviously, like, you know, that stresses her out.
Welcome to ikumins.
ひらひらさん、24ヶ月間ありがとう。Thank you so much. Hoshifuri is fine. There's nothing wrong with Hoshifuri. he's just chilling. He couldn't come with me because he has work. But yeah. So and then for her legs, they told us like, oh, I think because she's, you know, such an old cat, she probably has like, you know, her bones are probably kind of like not as, you know, great as they used to be. She got bad bones, so it's possible that her lower back bones are causing her like nerves to be pinched. It causes her to not be able to put any strength in her back legs. So basically, that's, you know, but my mom and I were just glad to hear that she wasn't like dying. Basically, you know, obviously she lost her sight, which isn't good, and obviously her mobility is not good, which isn't good. But we're just happy that she wasn't dying because we really thought she was dying. Yeah. So basically. Oh yeah, and then the same day we also went to the hospital for my mom, and basically my mom's condition is just she just needs time to heal, and try not to move her foot too much. So saying you don't need to tell me that, I already know that. I mean that's why I went to see her, right? But trust me, I've already been through it twice already. I got it. But yeah, so the last 2 weeks or so has just basically been me taking care of Venus. Venus now requires like kind of around the clock care and like supervision, because you know she's blind, so she doesn't know where she's going, obviously. And she also has trouble finding the bathroom, so we at first we were trying to do this thing where we would take her to the bathroom like once every hour or so, and sometimes she would go and sometimes she wouldn't. But eventually, like, we've had a couple accidents because obviously we don't know when she wants to go. She's not able to tell us when she wants to go, so we eventually had to put a diaper on her. So I changed so many diapers while I was there. Yeah, and then we still had to feed her and give her water and all that stuff. And yeah, it was a lot because she would wake me up in the middle of the night a lot. At night we would put her in like a playpen. So you know, obviously we can't supervise her in our sleep, so we put her in a playpen and you know, we would go to sleep, but then she would wake me up. She would start meowing and wake me up because she wants food or water or wants to go to the bathroom, what have you. So yeah, we put her in my room at night because my mom needs the rest. She needs to sleep to recover her bone and grow back her bones. So, and she's like, even if she, you know, wanted to wake up for Venus, it's hard for her to get in and out of bed often. So, yeah, I was taking care of Venus. I did not sleep very well these last 2 weeks. I will be honest, but you know, it was worth it if I could help my mom a little bit. And obviously, I want to take care of Venus as much as I can. I know we don't have very long with her, so I mean, she seems okay for now, but obviously she's already almost 20, so it was nice spending lots of time with Venus, although she hates me. Venus does not like me at all. But it's okay, she's still cute. Every time I change her diaper, she would just like hiss and snarl and like try to bite me. But because she's blind, she doesn't know where my hand is. So she'd always miss. She got me a couple times though. She gave me a really good puncture wound on day 2. But it's okay. It's just it's part of the memory. I know I'm gonna look back on these like days and think, wow, she was so cute and I miss her, you know? So yeah, no, it was worth it. It's a badge of honor. But yeah, no, it's pretty intense though, taking care of her, because she really had to keep an eye on her all the time. And thankfully I was able to like do any live streams here and there while I was supervising her and all that stuff. But towards the end of my stay, I got really busy because because you know, my mom has to take care of her own while I'm gone. She was like, okay, can you do this and can you do that? Like, just, you know, things to prepare her for taking care of Venus on her own. So, like yesterday, we drove around town. Like, my mom will drive me to a store, but then she wouldn't get out of the car, obviously. So I would have to go buy everything. She'll wait in the car, and then I'll come back with all the purchases, you know, so she wouldn't have to get in and out of the car so often. So like she'll be like, okay, I need you to buy diapers for Venus and water for me and like frozen food, so I don't have to. I can just eat without having to stand on my feet to cook and all that stuff. So I would run a lot of errands. I'll be like, okay, and she'll be also like, can you go pay these bills at the konbini? Can you get me some ice? All this stuff. So running around town, purchasing stuff that she needs while I'm gone, stuff like that. Yeah. Also, like where she lives, they can only throw away like cardboard once every month or something. So she's like, can you fold all the cardboard and like tie them up and then like go like put them in where the pickup will be, blah blah blah, like all this stuff. And like obviously I was cooking and cleaning, washing dishes. Oh my god, my hands are really roughed up from all the dishes I've cleaned these last 2 weeks. Like not only my mom and my dishes and my mom's dishes, but also like Venus's dishes, and because she can't eat a lot at one time, but she would eat frequently, I would have to wash the bowl like really, really often. I think I was running my hands under water at least like 50 times a day, so my hands got really roughed up. Yeah. But it was worth it. It was I had a good time despite like it was hard work, but I had fun though because I always love spending time with my mom and my cat, obviously. Yeah, and it's pretty fun though. Sometimes my mom would come downstairs to watch Venus and she would tell me to go like we can walk. We're like walking distance from like a shopping plaza, so she'd be like, oh, can you go fetch me some, I don't know, sushi or something, and then you can go use whatever leftover money to like eat ramen or play games at the arcade or something. And I'd be like, okay. So I go to like Starbucks, I go to the arcade, and then I do some grocery shopping, I would eat ramen, stuff like I also bought like cake for us and stuff like that. So it wasn't all just like hard work and labor. I also had some time to spend by myself, shopping at the mall and stuff. Yeah, I didn't buy anything exciting. I mostly just went to Starbucks. But yeah, it was fun though. I still had fun, and like I said, it's always nice seeing my family. So also buying Sugo figure. That's before I left. That was before I left for Hiroshima though. Yeah, that was like on Halloween, I think. Yeah, that's the day before I left. Yeah. So that's basically that's where I've been for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, it was a lot. I didn't have a lot of free time. But I'm glad we got to hang out a lot on Annie Live and making sure. I think like the first 2 weeks of an injury is probably the most critical time for bone recovery. So yeah. I think I'm glad I was able to be there. And then also like Venus has grown accustomed to her like sight now. So she's actually able to kind of get around by herself a lot better than she could like a couple weeks ago. Like the first week she would just walk around in circles and she had no idea where to go, but now she's actually able to find like the food bowl by herself, and like she knows where the water is, all this stuff. I don't think she can quite make it to the bathroom by herself yet. So the diaper, we can't go away with the diapers yet, but I think my mom said like as long as my mom is supervising, she might be able to keep the diaper off. Only put diapers on at night and stuff like that. So yeah. So and her legs. Oh my god, her legs really improved too. Like it was just, I think it was just like she just happened to have a bad day that day. On our last day, we took her to the vet again. But when I was trying to get her in her carrier to take her to the vet, she hates the carrier a lot. So I put her in there. She somehow got away, and I think she was like, in her mind, she was probably running. But in from my mom and I, she was like fast walking. But because she's wearing diapers and because her back legs are so weak, she's like toppling over. So she's like trying to run away. So we wouldn't put her in the carrier. It's so cute. She's doing like a penguin waddle at like the fastest that she can, but her fastest that she can is really slow. It's really cute. Really cute. Yeah, so she's doing better. My mom and Venus are doing better. They're both on the path to recovery. Obviously, like Venus's sight is not gonna return. I think it's gone forever, permanently. She is permanently blind now. But you know, she's a little soldier with a diaper. Like she's doing her best, and I think she's adjusting quite well. So. Yeah, oh my gosh, she started climbing, like the last night I was there, she started climbing boxes. We were like, what the heck? Because like before if she felt like a surface up against her like face, she would just turn away. But then she started climbing stuff. Like the day before I left, so... my mom was worried that she wouldn't be able to carry Venus up the stairs to the bedroom to sleep at night. Because, you know, my mom has a bad foot right now, so she wasn't sure she can climb the stairs and carry Venus up herself. But she told me last night that she was able to usher like Venus up the stairs, and Venus climbed the stairs herself. So yeah, I'm glad. It looks like I, you know, was there long enough to oversee the worst of it, and then it looks like things are much more manageable now. Yeah. She's a complete... I think she's able to see light because we can see her like pupils like dilating or shrinking a little bit, but no, she's pretty blind. Like she sometimes if I like don't give her like, you know, I tried to like whatchamacallit, just like touch her whiskers so she knows I'm coming, so I wouldn't like startle her. But sometimes just touching her whiskers, she goes meh! Like she gets really shocked and surprised because she doesn't hear me or see me. It's really cute, but I feel really bad because she's always so startled. Yeah, it is really cute though. It really is. And because she can't hear, like, you know, she meows really loud. Really loud. So, yeah. Can she smell good? I think she can, yeah, she can definitely smell stuff still. Because I know she can smell the food. But I don't think it's as good as it used to be either. Alex, thank you for being a member for 21 months. Arigato! Thank you! Yeah. So there you go. That's why I've been going. I'm glad to be back. So tomorrow I have some plans, so I will not be streaming, but Saturday I'm planning to do a handcam stream.
Welcome to ikumins.
Oishizo, thank you for being a member for 22 months. Arigato. I'm planning to do a handcam stream. I want to do a taste test of something, but you guys will see. Yeah, you guys will see. Like every other Friday. Really? If that's the case, that's a complete coincidence because I don't have any like... It's not like I have plans that require regular meetings or anything like that, so... Complete coincidence. Anyways. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and then, Q&A. Q&A with Hoshifuri Mama. So I was like, because I was there with Hoshifuri Mama. At first, I wanted to ask her to come on AniLive and like talk with me and answer your questions on AniLive, but she was really shy. She was like, "But my bones are broken." I'm like, what do you mean? You can still talk, Mom. She's like, but I look so pitiful like this. I'm like, no one's gonna see you. But she's like, no, I'm too shy. So I was like, okay, can I ask you questions and like, can I tell them what you said? Like, she's like, okay. So there you go. So thank you for all the questions. She talks with her bones or something, I guess. She talked with us before. That took a lot of convincing. Yeah, she said she's too shy. Waiting for Hoshifuri to appear on AniLive, yeah. But she did answer your questions. So, let me go through them. Hey guys, let me switch on over. I have them displayed here. I was literally asking her these questions, yesterday while we were running errands. So every time she would drive to like one store to the next, I'd be asking her questions. Like, okay, next question. So, there you go. Okay, for the first question, is it a voice note or you wrote her answer? I wrote her answer, but I also I have notes, but I think I remember what she said, so I'll probably just tell you guys my mental note. She answered them all. There were a couple like kind of like rude ones, not gonna lie. I think I hit the replies. But I didn't ask her those ones because guys, there are some questions I don't think they were in bad, like I don't think they asked me the questions to be rude. I think they were trying to be funny, but like but like I was worried that if I asked her that, she was gonna think I was getting bullied or something. Like, she's not an internet, person. She doesn't do social media and stuff. So I was worried that she's gonna be really shocked and like be worried that I was getting bullied or something. So I didn't ask her those questions. Yeah, I was like, okay, that's not. I'm not like, my mom is not, like another VTuber. Like, it would have been funny maybe if it was like if I was doing a collab with another VTuber or something. But my mom is literally a mom. She is a mom. So I didn't ask her those questions, and I hit the reply. Anyways, let me see. Okay. You guys can see this, right? Yes. Okay. Alright. Meno says, "Dear Hoshifuri Mama, do you know Meno loves you?" This is such a cute question. So I asked her this. I was like, "Oh, we have a question from Meno." And Meno said, "Do you know Meno loves you?" And then my mom said, "Yes, I know." Yes, I know. That's how she talks. That's how she talks when she speaks English. Yes, I know. I love you too. That's what she said. This is my mom. This is me imitating my mom. Yes, I know. I love you too. So that was my mom's answer. Yeah, that one has like a really cute accent when she speaks English. I think my English is very like, I don't really think I have an accent when I speak. Well, no, that's not true. Everyone has an accent when they speak, but like my accent is very just Californian English. But because I grew up with my mom's like English, sometimes if you listen carefully, sometimes my English has like a slight Japanese accent. Yeah, Very American. Oh my god. Like, I mean, when you grow up in California, like, everyone speaks like this. So it's like, you know, I can't help it, you know? Anyways. Oh my god, that's like hella rad. Anyways, but yeah, thanks mom for the accent. Anyways. You know, now that I think about it... Wait, now that I think about it... My dad did not grow up in California. My dad is from the East Coast. But he doesn't have an accent, huh? I just realized. He very much sounds Californian. I just realized. Okay, anyways. I guess I didn't pick up any accents from my dad. Yeah. I picked up his bad Japanese though. My mom gets really angry every time I say like grammatically incorrect Japanese because she knows that I picked it up from my dad. Okay, anyways. I'm really distracted. Okay, the next question is from Wadi, and Wadi said, who's her favorite ikumin and why is it Wadi, or how much does she love her beautiful daughter for being the best daughter, helping her out with the house chores if she's too shy to admit she loves me, picture poison, blah blah. Thank you for the question, Wadi. So I asked her, is your favorite ikumin Wadi? And she said, who? She said, "Dare?" I laughed so hard when she said that. I'm sorry, I know, like, Aoi was telling... I remember Aoi said that, I think Wadi evaporated. No, Wadi! I think Aoi talked about how her parents, like, actually remembered people's, like, timekeepers' names and stuff. My mom's not like that. She barely watches my streams. She likes it when people send like akasupas, and she's like, oh my god, it's an akasupa. But that's like that's the extent of her knowledge when it comes to like YouTube chat, you know. Don't worry, I'll meet my mother-in-law someday. Yeah. But yeah. I told her, you know, Wadi is she's like one of my very dedicated ikumins, and she said, "Oh, thank you." So there's that. To be honest, I thought the first answer was so funny that I forgot to ask her the second one. So there you go. So there you go. There's the answer. So good. That was a good question. Thank you, Eddie. Okay, next one. Saran says, unsure this has been revealed or not, but what would be Hoshifuri Mama's favorite flower? And is there any particular reason relating to it? Okay. So this one, she said her favorite flower is sakura. So like cherry blossoms. And let me... Hold on, I'm gonna freeze a little bit. But let me tell you what she said. I have it in my notes. It was really funny. She said, I really like sakura because it's so cute and the color is so pretty, and I also like spring. It's also in my DNA to love sakura because I'm Japanese and I like doing hanami and drinking out of the sakura tree, and it makes me happy to be born Japanese. That's what she said.
Arigato.
Oh, thank you! Thank you, Rainbow John, for the very generous donation. Wow, arigato. Thank you. Yeah. Sakura in the blood, yeah. It's so funny because she was like, oh, I like Sakura because it's so cute and it's so pretty. The color is so pretty. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And she's like, it's in my DNA to love Sakura because I'm Japanese. That was so funny. She's like, I'm so happy I was born Japanese because I love Sakura. It goes like, it goes back and forth. She's like, she's happy she's Japanese and she loves Sakura, and she loves Sakura because it's in her DNA because she's Japanese. Oh, that was so funny. She went on a whole rant. She's a red-blooded American vibes, yeah. It's definitely is giving like I'm glad to be an American like vibes, but like it's very Japanese. Yeah. I don't think she's like super like, you know, patriotic or anything like that, but you know, she loves Japanese culture a lot. She's very proud of being Japanese, I think. Which I am too, so understandable. But I do agree though, I think it is very much like Sakura is such a like important flower to Japanese culture, you know? It's like a sacred flower to us, so understandable. Yeah, I think she likes like cute pink flowers. I know she also really likes snapdragons and stuff like that. Or not snapdragons, sweet peas. Sweet peas. I know she really likes sweet peas as well. Yeah, so I think she just really likes the cute pink flowers. Yeah, me, like me, like me. Yeah. Is Sakura a flower? I thought it was pink leaves. No, it's a flower. It's a flowering tree. Yeah, it's a flower. Yeah. Yeah, it's really cute. It, you know, blooms in the spring, and then after all the petals fall and the flowers wilt, then the new leaves start to grow in. Yeah. It's a tree. Yes, it's a tree. Yeah, so there you go. That was my mom's answer. Thank you, Saran, for the question. Okay, Liu John says, hey, hello, Hoshifuri. Hojigu free mama. I have a question. Do you like mushrooms? What kind of mushroom dish do you like best? Yeah, so my mom is not anti-mushroom like me. She's very pro-mushroom, actually. I see, you know, I think my mom and I, our politics, you know, our views on politics aligned mostly, but when it comes to this particular subject, we just cannot see eye to eye, unfortunately. She is very pro-mushroom while I am very anti-mushroom. But she really likes mushrooms, actually, which is unfortunate. Is your dad an anti-mushroom? No, I'm the only anti-mushroom person in my family. Everyone else likes mushrooms in my family. It's hard. It's hard being the odd one out sometimes. Yeah, she doesn't like carrots. I'm very pro carrots, and she's very anti carrots. So you know, it do be like that. But anyways, yeah. She likes mushrooms, unfortunately, and she said she likes butter saute mushrooms. That's like her favorite mushroom dish. Is a butter saute mushroom, but that's literally that's like the most mushroom flavored mushroom dish of all mushroom time. Disgusting. Nasty. That's like butter sauteed mushroom is literally just enhancing the mushroom taste. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. But there you go. That's her favorite, apparently. More umami. I don't get it. I don't understand. Eat kelp. That has more umami. Never had it that way. I should try it. I mean, I guess if you like mushrooms, like, you know, I feel like if you butter saute anything is good if you like whatever is being buttered and sauteed, I guess. Yeah. Butter sauteed mushroom, I make it with my instant noodle. Why would you ruin perfectly good instant noodles like that? Everyone, why? Why would you do this? Anyways. Well, there you go. Yep. She likes mushrooms. Unfortunately. Sadly. Sidemark, thank you so much for the question. Dear Hoshire Mama, when is Iku Hime the cutest? I don't know if you meant to say why. Why is Iku Hime the cutest? But I read it as is. I asked her like when am I the cutest? And she said when you're in a good mood. She said no, at first she said always, and then she said, well, when you're in a good mood. She like took it back. I was like, okay, damn. 180 real quick, yeah, actually though. That was funny. Yeah. But I mean, but like I can say the same thing about her, so you know, it's fine, we're even. My mom is really cool. She's super awesome until she's scary, and then she's not. So it's fine. It's fun. We're even. Yeah. So there you go. She's still awesome, just scary. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm so cute, just in a bad mood, you know? So there you go. Anyways, so there you go, Cyborg. Thank you for the question. Arigato. Next one is from Mahal. Mahal says, pretty sure that you've already disclosed this, but a reminder about your mom's idolist 7 bias and her thoughts on Sogo. And like, who was she a fan of when she was younger? Who was her first set of biases / Oshi group, and does she still like their music, the artist members to date? So, the first part of this question is her Idolist 7 Oshi, like within Idolist 7 the group, like the 7, the main 7. Her favorite out of Idolist 7 the group is Iori. He's the blue-haired one. And she said Iori is really, really cute, and he's so hardworking. Yeah, and he's very sassy, so she really likes him. And then in Idol 7, the series, she also really likes Yuki from Rebel. And when I asked her, oh, why do you like Yuki? She said because he looks good. My mom really likes long-haired boys. Like, she was really into Sesshomaru in Inuyasha. You know, she likes the long-haired boys. So she's like because he looks good. Yeah, she thinks like men with long hair are pretty good, which is so funny because my dad is like balding. Anyways, yeah, long-haired bichis. Yeah, actually though, like that's her type. Yeah. Sesshomaru is hot. Yeah, no, I agree with her. I think Sesshomaru is very hot, indeed. I agree. I wouldn't say that's my type, but I agree. You know, cannot deny. Yeah, and then as for the second part, and also I asked her what she thinks of Sogo. And she said Sogo is cute, and I like him because you like him, because I like them. But she also said that he's very he doesn't stand out very much. Which I was like very angry about, because I was like, don't say that, because that's literally his complex. He's always so insecure about the fact that he doesn't stand out. Don't say that. That's literally in the anime, that's his whole like thing, is that like he's like, oh, I don't really think I have like any particular thing that like stands out. Like his position in the group is literally just called all-rounder. Like because he's good at everything, but he doesn't have a particular like standout talent. But you know, that just means too good at everything, okay? Alright. Anyways. What's her favorite song from Adam? I didn't ask her. I should ask her next time. Anyways. And then the second part of the question, I was like, oh, do you have like an Oshi group or like any like groups that you really like when you were younger? And she was like, does Queen count? which I thought was really funny because it's like, ah, yes, my Oshi group, Queen. I should have asked her who her bias is. I forgot. I'm pretty sure it's Freddy, though. I'm pretty sure she would have said Freddy. Because, I mean, you know, Freddy's everyone's Oshi, you know? But yeah, she still loves Queen. I love Queen too. My parents really like Queen. My dad and my mom, they both really like Queen. And I grew up listening to a lot of Queen. Like a lot of times we would have like best of Queen's album, like in the car, playing in the car all the time. So I grew up listening to Queen a lot actually. So I also really like Queen. Yeah. So there you go. The answer to that is Queen. And she didn't say this, but she also likes Arashi, which is a Japanese boy group. And I also really like Arashi. Like that was like my era. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. Mama. Ooh. Yeah. I think her Oshi and Arashi was what's his face? What's his face? Sakurai Shokun. Yeah, Sakurai Sho. That was her Oshi. Mine was Ono. Because his singing was good. Yeah, Sho. Yeah. The rapper, yes. The rapper, and also he is like a news anchor now. He's really good at MC, yeah. Arashi such a hope that like I really loved Arashi. Like I would watch versus Arashi all the time with my mom. Yeah. My friend was really into Matsujin, which understandable. So there's Ono, Matsujin, Sho, Aiba, and why am I forgetting one more person? Isn't there 5 people? Am I like... Oh, Nino! Of course! Nino! I forgot about Nino! Of course! I don't know why I forgot Nino. Nino... My brother, Boomer Bro, when he was younger, everyone kept saying he looked like Nino. Which I thought was really funny. Nino! I really like Nino too, actually. There's a cover. There's a video of him doing a cover of a Mrs. Green Apple song, and it's so good. Anyways. But anyways, there you go. Request one of the song. Can you sing it? I think I can. It depends on the song. It's been a while though, so I'll have to like practice first, I think. But yeah, I really liked Monster. I really liked Troublemaker. I'm blanking. There's so many songs that I like from Arashi. Yeah. Well, I'll maybe I'll look into like Arashi songs, Arashi karaoke songs and see. Yeah. Maybe we can do some Arashi songs in the future. Yeah. You sing something from them before though? I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. When you don't remember the lyrics at all. I'll have to look into that and try to relearn some songs. It's been such a long time. Okay, anyways, thank you for the question, Mahal. That was a really fun one to ask her. Okay. Next one. Hoshifuri Mama and Iku too, maybe. What's a meal that takes you back to your childhood, Ratatouille style? So, I had to ask her. I was like, Mom, did you... Well, I asked her in Japanese, but I asked her, did you watch Remi no Oishii Restaurant? Because that's what Ratatouille is called in Japanese. It's called Remi's Delicious Restaurant. So I was like, Mama, Remi no Oishii Restaurant mita koto aru kke? Like, I had to ask her if she's seen the movie. Yeah, I hate when like Japanese titles suck so bad. It's like, come on, Ratatouille, please. It's like the whole point of the movie is, you know. Anyways. I mean, it's an accurate title. Well, it's not an accurate title though. It's because it's not his restaurant. Maybe in the very end, but like, why is the title spoiling the ending? You know, I don't know. Anyways, they did to I think it's like a copyright thing because they have to change the title. I think. Or something. I don't know. Maybe it's a localization thing. I have no idea. But like they always water down the title a lot. Or they make it really corny. Like Frozen? Frozen is called Anata Yuki no Jo, which is Anna and the Snow Queen. Which is still okay. But then for Coco, it's called Remember Me. It's called Remember Me! And I hate that! I hate it! I don't know, it sounds so corny. Okay, anyways, I digress. Yeah, no, Coco is called Remember Me. I hate it. Okay, anyways. But the song, yeah, but like Coco! The grandma! Okay, anyways, I'm sorry. I digress. We'll talk about Coco again later, because that's one of her answers. Anyways. Alright. Anyways, so I had to explain like the scene to her because she said like, oh, I watched the movie but I don't remember it, and so I was like, you remember that scene when like the food critic eats ratatouille and then they get a flashback to like childhood and then he remembers his mom, and she was like, no. So I was like, okay, well, there's a scene where the critic eats ratatouille and it brings him back to like his childhood days. And she's like, okay. And she's like, and then I was like, okay, this person is asking if you have any food that like takes you back to her childhood. Her answer was, well, back in the days, back in when I was younger. She said, like rice cookers and stuff like that back then didn't have an option to like keep rice warm. Like, you know, like modern day rice cookers, you know, once the rice is done cooking, it has a function to keep the rice warm, right? And like but she said back in the day, like your rice cooker would just cook the rice and then you would have, you know, you would eat it. You would typically like make rice before dinner, right before dinner, so you would have fresh rice to eat during dinner, and then you would put like the rest away, or you try to eat like, you know, whatever, however much you cooked in one sitting, because you can't keep the rice warm in the rice cooker. You have to like put it away if you have anything left over, stuff like that. Yeah, so she was saying, well, your grandma used to like after dinner and whenever we had leftover rice, she used to make miso onigiri, which is like it's just rice balls, and it's plain. It has nothing inside, but you put miso around it. So like the outside is miso, and then the inside is just like plain salted rice. So she's like, your grandma used to make us miso onigiri with leftover rice. And that was like her snack. And sometimes she would like try to sneak the rice ball to her. Like, you're like, hey, like, don't tell your sister. You know, like, so she said, that kind of like miso onigiri kind of takes her back to childhood. And I was like, that's actually a really sweet memory of grandma because like my mom's mom, my grandma was not the nicest person. She was nice sometimes, but you know, she was kind of a, yeah, she's not so like it's kind of, and my mom never has anything good to say about my grandma. So it was like, wow, it's actually really nice to hear my mom talk about my grandma in like actually nice way. Yeah, so that's kind of nice. Thanks for the question. I really appreciate that. Yeah. I don't angry. I guess so. I mean, I think like at the time my mom didn't realize it. I think she had like really early Alzheimer's, like really young Alzheimer's. So I think like it was, you know, I mean, I think part of it was her personality, but the most of it was, you know, I think she was ill, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't have very good memories of my grandma, and my mom doesn't either. So it was nice to hear, you know, and actually kind of a nice childhood memory of my grandma. Yeah. Let's see, and then she also said, hold on, let me check my notes. Okay, yeah, that was pretty much it for her. But for me, to answer your question, for me, it's definitely karaage, which is like Japanese fried chicken. My mom would make like a mountain of like karaage for special occasions. And she would like, you know, because like I had 2 older brothers, right? So they would eat a lot. So like my mom would make enough for the whole family to, you know, eat until we're really full. And then she would also make sure that we would have like a whole meal's worth, but also a lot left over for like lunch the next day to like pack to school and stuff like that. So we would like, she would make like a mountain. She would buy like a big chunk of like chicken from Chungus. She would buy a big bag of like chicken chunks from Costco, and she would like make like 200, 300 karages, you know, because my brothers ate a lot. And they would just like, we would just pile it into like a mountain and a massive plate, like a bowl. And like we would eat it with like rice and like, you know, put some lemon on it and stuff like that. It was so good. My mom's karaage was so good. To be honest, like I like karaage, but like I like karaage because my mom's karaage is good. Like the karaage that I buy at stores, it's just not, it's just, I don't know, it's not good. I like my mom's karaage a lot. Yeah, it's so good. So 200 is crazy. Yeah, no, but she makes so many. So every time it was like someone's birthday, that was like our thing. And every time I was like, oh, I'm gonna make karaage today, like me and my brothers would get so excited. We'd be like, okay, I'll make the rice, I'll set the table, I'll wash the dishes. You know, we're so like excited. So I think that's definitely like me and my brother's most like memorable childhood dish for sure. Yeah. It's really good. But also like other things that like really remind me of childhood. My mom also used to make a lot of seafood pasta, and I don't like seafood pasta. Like I don't really like seafood, but I actually really liked her seafood pasta. It was always really good. Like the flavor, I like the flavor, and like there would be like chunks of like squid and octopus and shrimp in it, and then my mom would always like, whenever she would like plate my dish of pasta, she would always pick out all the octopus and the squid and leave just the shrimp, because she knows that I can only eat the shrimp. Which is really sweet of her to do. So I also really like that as well. Yeah. But that was kind of like me specifically. I don't think my brothers liked it as much as I did. Yeah. Maybe do chores, yeah. It's good. There's some good karaage for sure. Yeah, that sounds so yummy. It's so yummy. I wish I could share it with you guys. Although she hasn't made karaage in a long time though. She doesn't really like doing deep fried stuff because it's such a mess, you know. So I can't remember the last time she made that for us. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll ask her to teach me how to make it sometime. I wish my mom did more cooking. Yeah, the thing is, my mom is a really good cook, but she doesn't actually cook that often. Like, she cooked a lot when we were young, when my brothers and I were small. But like after we could like learn to take care of ourselves, she was kind of just like, oh yeah, just make whatever you want from the fridge. So it's very much like a childhood thing. But sometimes she'll be like, she'll make stuff and it's very good. She's a really good cook. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. That was my answer for that. Thank you, Shizo, for the very good question. Food is always fun to talk about. Let's see. Alex, thank you so much for the question. Hello, Hoshifuri Mama. Hope you are feeling better. What is your favorite family activity to do together? And my mom said, yakiniku and karaoke. She said karaoke with the relatives. And then yakiniku for like our immediate family. Because like my dad doesn't really do karaoke very much. But she was like, okay, well, if it has to include your father, then yakiniku. Yeah, karaoke is more for like me and my brothers and my mom, and then like my aunt and my cousins. And then yakiniku is more for like me, my brothers, and my mom and dad. Yeah, so there you go. Yakiniku and karaoke. But she also didn't say this, but I think also drinking is also a favorite family activity. Because everyone in my family drinks a lot, so there you go. Yeah. There you go. Drinking is a tradition. It is very much a tradition. Yeah, there you go. Next one, Dai-chan says, Ikuさんが小さい頃どんな料理を作っていたか聞きたいです. And then he also corrected his wording. He said, oh, it's not showing, but my Nihongo is bad でした。イクさんが小さい頃にお母さんがどんな料理を作ってあげていたかを知りたい. Okay. Yeah, I figured. So for the first like phrase, he asked like, oh, when you were little, what kind of like cooking did make? In Japanese, the grammar doesn't specify who was cooking, so it kind of sounds like what were you cooking when you were little? And then he was like, I'm gonna correct my wording, and he basically said, oh, what did your mom make when you were little, basically. Yeah, I mean, I understood what he was trying to ask at first, but he rephrased it. Anyways, but I did ask my mom, and basically it's the same answer as before. It's karaage and onigiri. Oh, she also made a lot of onigiri. Yeah, and then tamagoyaki. Tamagoyaki is like egg rolls, like sweet egg rolls. Sweet and savory egg rolls. They're delicious. My mom's tamagoyaki is really good. I used to ask for it a lot. Yeah, I feel like a lot of kids like tamagoyaki because it's like sweet. Well, I found out that tamagoyaki is only sweet in Kanto, in like the more northern part of Japan. And I found out that tamagoyaki is not sweet in Kansai, which is like the southern part of Japan. So I'm a Kanto person. I'm a Kanto girly through and through, for real. Because every time I go to Kanto or Kansai, I'm always like, the food tastes different. I don't like it. Because Because they also really, oh my god, Kansai really likes red miso as well, which I can't really get behind, to be honest. I prefer my shiro miso, my white miso. Yeah. Kanto's best map in Pokemon. Just egg rolls last night and today for dinner. Ooh. I think when people say egg rolls in English though, is like you guys think of like kind of like the spring roll, like Chinese dish, right? Mostly. I think when I said tamagoyaki in Japanese. Let me pull up a picture actually. Tamagoyaki. I mean, it's literally just rolled egg, but it's so delicious. It's so fluffy. When done right, it's very fluffy. It's actually kind of difficult to make. And you kind of need a special pan for it. You need like a rectangular pan to make this. Egg rolls is a popular Chinese snack. Yeah, I'm not. Just in case we're thinking of different egg rolls. Here you go. This is what I mean. This is one of my favorite childhood dishes. Tamagoyaki. Yeah, it's closer to an omelet. Yeah, I agree. But it's in Kanto style, it's like sweet. And then you add dashi to it, so it's very umami and flavorful as well. Yeah, and if you make it right, you can also it's actually quite juicy. It's really good. Yeah, really yummy. So tamagoyaki, karaage. She also used to make a lot of onigiri, which is like rice balls. And then she was telling me like, for you, Iku specifically, for you, I would make like 2 or 3. But when your brothers were in school, I used to make 10 for each of them, and I was like, what? So she was like, yeah, I was slaving away in the kitchen every morning making 20 onigiris for your brother back in the day. I was like, that's crazy. Yeah. Growing boys, yeah. When my brothers were growing boys, apparently they were eating 10 onigiri at lunch. Yeah, so there you go. A technique they do to make the egg rolls look like a roll is so amazing to watch. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like it's not as simple as just like rolling it. It's like a whole technique to it. You use like a square pan, like a rectangular pan, and then you add layers little by little while you roll them. It's pretty cool. It's very cool. I've done it once before, but I can't do it as nicely as my mom can. Yeah. The Hoshifuri is super thin though. Not anymore. I think my brothers, they're both really tall and they have skinny frames, but then they have like their bellies kind of poke out. So it's yeah. Yeah, they're skinny. No, I think they're skinny. Like they're tall and they have a skinny frame. Yeah, but like I don't think like their stomachs are flat. But they were a lot skinnier when they were younger. They're not flat stomach anymore because they're old. You know, my brothers are much older than I am, so yeah, beer belly. Yeah, a little bit of beer belly going on. I think they're still skinny though. Yeah, I mean, I also have a little bit of chub to me. But my frame is not skinny. I took off from my very American dad, and I have like broad shoulders and like big hips. So like when I put on weight, it's like you can tell that I'm chunky. But like my brothers, when they put on weight, it's like it all goes to their stomach, but like they're still skinny, you know. Anyways, yeah, I talked about this before too, but my brothers they're technically my half brothers, so they're full Japanese while I'm the only Hafu in the family. So I look very different from them. But yeah, we all grew up together though. Like I've known them since I was a baby, since I was born, so Yeah, I don't really consider them like half brothers at all. They're just my brothers. But there you go. Anyways, tamagoyaki and the seafood pasta I was talking about earlier, and the karaage. お母さん、唐揚げとシーフードパスタと卵焼きよく作ってくれてました。おにぎりも作ってくれてました。うん。美味しい。ね、星降りママ料理上手だから、いつも何でも、なんかすごい適当に作ってくれてても、なんかレシピ見ながらじゃなくて、すごいもう、冷蔵庫にあるもの適当に合わせて作ったでもなんかすごい美味しかったです。うん。Okay. Next question. Next question is from that guy Jax. Does Hoshifuri Mama have any embarrassing stories about Hime when she was young? For this one, she said... What did she say again? I think... Oh, I know what she's talking... Oh, I know what she's... I know what she said. Yeah, so I think one of the biggest... like events that happened when I was little. I guess this is very embarrassing. So my mom had this necklace. It was like a necklace of a birdie, like a shuttlecock from like badminton. You know, the thing that you hit around in badminton. A birdie. She had like a golden necklace. It was pure gold, actually. She got it as a gift from her teammates because she was like she had like a badminton team, and when she was moving to the US and leaving Japan, her teammates all pitched in to get her this like really pretty necklace of a birdie, and it was like actual gold. It's pretty cool. She wore it a lot because she really liked it. And I really liked it too. But I can't remember how old I was. I know I was in elementary school. I think I was maybe 4th grade, 5th grade, something like that. No, I think I was younger, maybe 4th grade or something. 4th grade? Yeah, something like that. You know, I was a kind of a clingy child, so I would play around with my mom a lot, and I was hugging my mom, and then I jumped up. She was like leaning over, so I jumped up and like put my arms around her like neck and trying to like get her to pick me up. And then somehow the necklace, it got stuck between my front teeth. When I was little, I kind of had bunny teeth when I was little. I had like a small gap between my front 2 teeth, so the necklace got stuck between my front 2 teeth, and then the necklace chain snapped, and then the shuttlecock, the birdie pendant just fell straight down my throat. Because you know it's pure gold, so it was actually had like some weight to it. And I ended up swallowing it. And my mom, she panicked because I panicked because I was trying to, you know, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get in trouble. So I was trying to spit it out. So I was making this gag noise because I think I had already swallowed it by then. But like you know, I don't know, like 8 or something. I was like panicking. I thought I could try to like gag it out or something. I don't know what I was trying to do, to be honest. Trying to spit it out. And then my mom, she panicked. Oh my god, this is like, you know, low-key traumatizing for me at the time. But like, she panicked and she thought I was choking. So she flipped me around and she stuck her fingers down my tongue to try to like trigger my gag reflex. And she was screaming so loud. It was really traumatizing. I know she was trying to save me, but like it's like even when I think back to it, I was like, even when I like think about it, it's pretty scary. I was really scared at the time. I was pretty traumatized. She was screaming, trying to get me to spit it out because she thought I was choking. But then once we calmed down, like she realized that I had just swallowed it and I wasn't choking. Yeah, but she was hitting me in the back and like sticking her finger down my tongue and then like screaming, yelling, crying, you know. But thankfully, yeah, mother's reflexes. Like it's a very testament to, it's very telling how much she really cared and loved me, obviously. But for me as a child, it was pretty scary. But that happened. But we figured, okay, she just swallowed it. I was crying. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, well, yeah, she was just happy that I wasn't like dying and choking. Yeah. Yeah, she tried to say me it was more traumatic than swallowing a piece of necklace. No, actually though, that's very true. And I thought I didn't really understand at the time, obviously. So I thought I was like in really big trouble because I know she really cared about that necklace. So I thought I was really, really like in big trouble. And I was getting like punished or something. But obviously things calmed down and she's calming me down, like, I'm sorry, like, I thought you were choking or whatever. Yeah, I was crying because like I was scared and I thought I was in trouble and I felt really bad and all that stuff and I didn't know what was going on. But my parents, they took me to the hospital and then I got an x-ray done. It's so funny. There's like an x-ray out there of me when I was like 9 or something, 8 or 9, of my full body. It's just my skeleton. My like little skeleton, and then you can see there's like a little birdie around my stomach. Inside my stomach there's like just a little tiny birdie. In the x-ray, because it's gold, it shows up really nicely. Yeah, it's pure gold, so it's, yeah, they're like, oh yeah, if it's gold and it's not toxic, like it's not like an owl or anything, right? It's not like gold plated. And my mom's like, no, it's real gold, not gold plated. So they're like, then yeah, it'll be fine, she'll just have to like, it'll come out. They're like, it'll come out. They gave us this is the embarrassing part of the story. This is the embarrassing part of the story. They gave us like a bowl and they're like, so just like every time she has like a bowel movement, just like check for it. And if it doesn't come out in a few days, come back and make sure, and we'll make sure that it's not stuck somewhere. And so yeah. And I'm not gonna go into details because it's embarrassing, obviously. But it came out. And like my mom, she was telling my dad, oh, like I have good news and bad news. The good news is that we found it. The bad news is I used your toothbrush. Because she needed something to, look through it, so she used my dad's old toothbrush. Obviously, not like he was not one that he was using, obviously, but like he didn't know. It was my mom's idea. I didn't know anything that was going on. I was a child. I was traumatized. You know how embarrassing it was to poop in a bowl when I was little. And my mom had to look through it. You know how embarrassing that was? Anyways, so yeah, it's so embarrassing. But yeah, that happened when I was like 8. So yeah, so I had like a piece of gold go through me, basically. Yeah. I mean, no, my mom was fine though. I mean, she was a nurse, so she was kind of used to it. She was not. It wasn't anything too like. It wasn't anything. She wasn't like There's nothing new. She had to take care of like patients and stuff, and help them do their business. A lot of like bedridden patients can't go to the bathroom themselves, so she would have to help them use the bathroom in bed. Like she was. Yeah, she's it wasn't anything she was like wasn't used to. So. It's fine. It's fine. It was more embarrassing for me. Okay. I think I got the worst part of it because I'm the one that fucking I swallowed the necklace, okay? I was traumatized. Anyways. So yeah, there's that. That was pretty embarrassing. Yeah, that's definitely one of the most memorable memories from my childhood. And you know why? You know what? Association, your memories of scents and flavors is really strong, and like I know. Sorry, it's really warm in my room. I'm gonna take my sweater off, and I'm a little bit embarrassed. I'm warm. Your memory of scents and taste is really strong, and I know this firsthand because when that happened, the day I swallowed the necklace, just moments before, I was eating ginger. So every time I eat ginger now, I think of that time I swallowed my mom's necklace. It's crazy. Every single time, without fail. Every time I have ginger in my mouth, I'm thinking of my mom's necklace. Yeah, it's really funny. There was like a show called Gatten, which is like a Japanese show where, you know, they talk about, like, I don't know, they talk about cool subjects in detail. Like they'll be like, oh, like we'll do a special on lettuce and like how the health benefits of lettuce and unknown facts about lettuce and all that stuff, and like how lettuce helps your health, blah blah blah. Like they go into great details like that, and it's supposed to be a very informative show. But they did an episode on ginger, so my mom was like, oh my god, let's eat some ginger. So she like cooked us some food with ginger in it. And then right afterwards that happened. So I remember to this day very clearly. Yeah. The taste of, PTSD. The taste of ginger triggers my PTSD. Anyways, there you go. That was a very embarrassing story from my childhood. Yeah, no, oh my god, it's such a core memory. It's crazy. Alright. I guess you have to approach it gingerly now. No. Oh my goodness. AI Brainrot says, how many ikus your daughter not ikumin could you take on in a fight? I had to explain this question to my mom several times. She was like, what? Huh? I was like, okay, so like you're fighting me, but there's like many me's. How many you can take on? Like I should explain like so many times. And she said, oh, like 10. She said, like, she's like, if it's arm wrestling, then, you will never win. And then if it's like fighting, I think I can take on 10. And then she said, but my foot is broken right now, so now's your chance. And I'm like, Mom, what do you mean now's my chance? So there you go. My mom is, she was a badminton champion. She could probably like smash my head in with her racket. Like I'm not really keen on trying to fight my mom, to be honest. Yeah, she's pretty strong mom. I think I talked about this before, but my mom is really athletic, and my dad is also really athletic. Like he was in the army, and my mom's like a badminton champion. They're both very athletic, and then me and my brothers, we're all art kids. We're all art kids. We're like, sports? What is that? Does it taste good? None of us exercise at all. I guess that's not true. Boomer Bro did basketball for a while. And then he got like a fracture. He also got a bone fracture, and then he stopped. Yeah. Sports is not an anime. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not gonna challenge my mom to a fight anytime soon. Okay. SPZ-san. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get a chance to answer this question before I closed the questions. Sorry, SPZ-san. But yeah, the answer to this would have been, yeah, just one per person would have been ideal. So we good. Zach Fig, thank you so much for the question. Hoshifuri Mama, would you share your favorite recipe? So this one was also kind of similar to all the other food questions. She said seafood pasta. So this is what I was talking about earlier. Seafood pasta and rice pizza. So seafood pasta is basically just you cook pasta and then you have, I think it's mayonnaise and then salt and pepper, and then I forgot what the other I don't know what the other sauce was. I forget. But you also add like shrimp and what's the word? Squid, octopus, and scallops. And you'll mix it up together, and it's really good, really yummy. The seafood really adds like a good umami taste to it. So there's that, and then rice pizza is something that my mom used to make for my brothers when they were young. It's basically you lay out rice in the shape of like pizza, like flatten rice down in a circle like a pizza, and then you just bake it with like you just treat it like a pizza basically. You put like some tomato sauce on it and then cheese and any toppings you want, and then you bake it, and then you get this, you know, like rice with pizza toppings. And like obviously it doesn't hold its shape like a pizza does, so you have to use some kind of like spatula to scoop it out. Yeah, but it's really good. It's actually really yummy. Yeah, my brothers really liked it. Has to clarify whether the mayo is from Japan or not. Absolutely, yeah, no. Mayo, like Kewpie mayo, not American mayo. Nuh-uh. American mayo, and I'm convinced American mayo and like Kewpie mayonnaise is just not the same thing at all. It's completely different. Yeah. Yeah, Japanese mayo. Yeah. American, I don't think I actually even properly had like American mayo before. Like maybe in like sandwiches or something. I don't think American mayo is like bad. Like it has to be small. It has to be in small portions though. Yeah. It has to be like small portions. It's not. I don't think it's meant to be eaten in large portions. Yeah. Kewpie uses more egg yolks and rice vinegar. American mayo uses white vinegar. Yeah, that's true. It does. The rice vinegar, you can really taste it. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, there you go. Is seafood pasta and rice pizza, is what she said. Ota says, if you only have one dish to eat every day for the rest of your life, what would it be? She had one word answer for this and like no explanation. She just said sushi. And that's it. Yeah, no other explanation. She was like, she kind of gave me this look like, well, isn't that self-explanatory? And I was like, okay. Yeah, she really likes sushi. You know, once again, she's proud Japanese person, so she likes sushi and sashimi and all that stuff. So there you go. Yeah. That's it. I don't think she had any explanations. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. SPG-san, so SPG-san said, does she like, no, she doesn't like uni. She doesn't like uni, she doesn't like crab. She actually has an allergy to like certain types of shells. I think she said she's allergic to shrimp and crab shells. Yeah. So she, I don't know, I think she avoids like shellfish in general. But like fish though, like fish, like you know, the fish. She likes it. SRG-san says, Hoshifuri Mama, what advice do you have for someone who is feeling overwhelmed and doesn't know where to start when trying to tackle a big project? And then when I asked her this, she was like, what kind of big project? And I was like, I don't know. And she said, well, I'm gonna look at my notes. She said, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. She's like, you gotta do what you gotta do. But she also said, better to try and make... It's better to try and make mistakes than regret not trying. But then, yeah. Yeah, but she was also just like, well, if you gotta do it, then you gotta do it. So I think what she wanted to say is like, maybe don't worry too much about it because, you know, you have to do it anyways. You might as well, like, you know, spend less time worrying about it. I think is what she wanted to say. She really said it is what it is. Yeah, that's kind of what she said though. It is what it is. Yeah, just go for it, I guess. And then your second question, that's Rizu-san, who said, Hoshifuri Mama, what are some gentle ways to reduce stress and stay healthy when life feels overwhelming? When I asked her this, she said, oh, don't ask me, I just broke my foot. She's like, don't ask me, I just broke my foot. Clearly I don't know what I'm doing. But then she also said, she said, go on vacation and talk to your friends. Go to vacation with your daughter. She said, see sights you haven't seen. So, I think my mom, like her way of reducing stress is just like going on vacation or going somewhere nice. I think, and like hanging out with friends or with her daughter, aka me, I guess. So I guess what she wants to say is watch more Iku streams. See streams that you haven't seen. Yeah, I think that's what she means. Yeah. Yeah. I think like if I were to take her advice and kind of make it my own, I think what you should do when you're overwhelmed and want to reduce stress is maybe like go for a walk. Just take your mind off of things for just a moment. It really helps to just like let your, you know, I think like a lot of times we neglect giving our mind a rest because like a lot of times we'll be like, oh, go take a rest, rest your body and like take a nap or whatever. But I think it's important to also rest your mind as well. So like really just not thinking about something that stresses you out, just even for a moment, is important. Just to give your mind a little bit of a rest and time to recover. And you know, things always seem a lot bigger than it actually is when you're stressed out. So once you take your mind off of it, I think, you know, when you come back to it with a better mindset, it's not as bad as it seems, in my opinion. So there you go. That's taking my mom's advice and making it my own. I think that would be my advice to you. It's hard to rest the mind, at least. Yeah, I think, you know, resting your mind, it requires some effort too. I think it's not as easy as just like, you know, not thinking about it. I think you have to find distractions. And for my mom, it's, you know, going on vacation or talking with her friends and stuff like that. So, you know, whether it's like going and watching a movie or playing a game or talking with your friends or taking a walk or, I don't know, going on vacation. I think it's important to distract yourself with something that makes you happy, even just for a little bit. There you go. Hope that helps. Next one. They said 天気も寒くなったから風邪ひかないようにとお伝えください。They said tell Hoshifuri Mama, please make sure you don't get sick because the weather is cold now. And she said thank you. ありがとうだそうです。Or destroying opponents in badminton. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So, thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. Of course, of course. I hope it helps, SPZ-san. Haikia said Ohio meow. I didn't tell her this. I didn't tell her this. I'm surprised no one asked for your hand in marriage. I think there was something like that, and I hate it. Because again, like, I didn't want her to think I was being harassed on the internet. Chunky said, I got a question. When Iku was younger, was she an adorable widow rascal? Like, being cute, but mischievous, playing hooky yet meant well? And if not, what's your favorite husbando and waifu? So, for this, she said, Iku was very, like, always really happy when I was little. Like, what she said, when I was really little, I was really, really happy. Like, happy all the time. And wherever I went, I was always able to make friends with anyone. Which is so funny, because that's, like, so not me anymore. Now it's like, it's hard to get me to go anywhere. Apparently, when I was young, I was very extroverted and I could get along with anyone. She said I was always nice to everyone. I was like, you know, I was that kid that was like friends with all the other kids, I guess. Which is like, wow. I wish I could be like that. You're so nice. I would like to think so. I think I carry myself with, you know, kindness for the most part, I think. And I do try to get along with everyone that, you know, deserves kindness. But I don't know. I don't think I definitely lost the extroverted part of that when I was young, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I was very mischievous for the most part. I think I was pretty well behaved. Yeah, but also like my dad was scary. my parents, they're both scary, so I was well behaved. Also, I had older brothers that would keep me in line as well. So yeah, I was definitely the most spoiled though, for sure. Yeah. And then for the second part of the question, she said, I don't even need to ask her this. I already know this, but her husbando is Zoro from One Piece. Her husbando is Zoro from One Piece. But I did ask her. She said Zoro, of course. And then I asked her, like, does she have a favorite, like, female character? And she said, like, in One Piece, she said maybe Boa Hancock. Maybe Hancock. But she said, but I also really like Robin. And then she said, I forgot her name. Hold on, let me look it up. She also said recently she's been watching Dan Dan Dan, which I haven't watched it yet. My mom watches more anime than I do. But she said she's been watching Dan 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 recently, and I can find it. Oh, there it is. And she said, I like Ayase. Ayase Momo. She likes the main girl. Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah. But she said, but that's only because she's been watching the anime recently. Like, she doesn't think it's like her favorite character, but that's the character she's like really liking so far. Yeah. Yeah. I still haven't watched the anime. I watched like the first episode a little bit with Ikumin in Discord once. Just a little bit. Like half an episode, but I haven't watched the anime yet. Yeah, she still really likes the anime. Yeah. So I guess I'll have to catch up. She really watches everything. She watches so much anime. She knows way more anime than I do, for sure. Oh my gosh, she was watching Noragami the other day. I was like, wow, I haven't thought about that anime in so long. Yeah. Should watch it or maybe watch it on stream. Okay, yeah, maybe. Noragami, yeah. Haven't thought about that anime in so long. Alright. Okay. Next one. But I think her Kami Oshi will always be Zoro. She's been standing Zoro since for years. Yoyan says, "Dear Hoshifuri Mama, what's your favorite movie and also music genre?" So she said Coco is like maybe her more recent favorite like animated film. And then she also said she really likes Gilbert Grape. What was it called? Who something? What was it? I forgot the full title. What was it called? I'll look it up. Is it just called Gilbert Grape? Oh, what's eating Gilbert Grape? Yeah, there you go. What's eating Gilbert Grape? Yes. She says she really likes that one, and she gave me another one. Which one was it? Let me see. She gave me 3 movies. Oh, Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, so Coco, Gilbert Grape, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and Shawshank Redemption. Yeah. Never heard of that movie before. What's Eating Gilbert Grape is a pretty famous film. It's really early Johnny Depp's film. So Johnny Depp is really young in this movie. Yeah. I still haven't watched Shawshank Redemption yet. Combo spread out as fuck. Yeah, my mom doesn't really have like a... She's not like a genre... She doesn't have like a specific genre that she likes. She just kind of watches everything. Yeah. I know she doesn't care too much for like super action-y movies. Which I'm also like saying. That's what my dad is into. My dad is like I like sci-fi and action. And then yeah. Johnny Depp and Leonardo DiCaprio were in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. They're both really young. I think Leo is like he's like really young. He's like a boy in that one. Yeah. Yeah, Johnny and Leo looks like so baby. Yeah, they're really young in that one. Yeah. I think, to be honest, I think my mom really likes What's Eating Gilbert Grape because she really likes Johnny Depp. He's very handsome in that movie. That's like her favorite actor. She really likes Johnny Depp. So I think that's why. Like, I watched the movie. I think it's kind of... It made me really sad. Yeah. 1993. Oh my god, I wasn't born yet. Yeah. Okay. The movie is decades old. Yeah, it's pretty old movie. The movie made me really sad. I think it's a good movie. But it's not a movie that I would want to watch again. Yeah. It's kind of one of those like slice of life, like a glimpse into someone's life and how sad it is. It's one of those type of movies. Yeah. Does she watch the pirate films? Yeah, no, she loves Jack Sparrow, but I think she likes Johnny Depp more than she likes Jack Sparrow, if that makes sense. Like, she doesn't love Johnny Depp because he's Jack Sparrow. She loves Jack Sparrow because he's Johnny Depp. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, she's in it for Johnny. Yeah, for real. Yeah. But I think, yeah, those are the 3 that she mentioned. She was like, oh, I don't know, like, I had to really think about it, but that's like the first 3 that came to her mind. Yeah. And then for her music genre, she said classical and J-pop, which is like same. That's me too. Yeah. Sweeney, I don't know if she's watched Sweeney Todd actually. Maybe I should tell her to watch it. Yeah. Did she like Willy Wonka Johnny Depp? She watched it because of Johnny Depp. I don't think she really cared for the movie itself, but you know, she always likes Johnny Depp, whatever he does. So, oh my god, I think, oh, she should have, you know what she should have said? She should have said Edward Scissorhands, because I know she really likes that movie too. Yeah, she really likes him in Scissorhand. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. Those are her favorites. Okay. Thank you, Yalian, for the question. Arigatou. Okay. Johnny Depp, my beloved, yeah. Big Kui-san, Hoshiri Mama, why is Hime your favorite child? What is your favorite trait of her? When she said that, she was like, what? That's not true! And I was like, it's not? No, she would never say she has a favorite child, but we all know it's me. We all know it's me. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then Millie also basically asked the same question. What do you like about your daughter? But so this is like a combination answer. So I'm gonna read my notes, but basically like what she likes about me is she said I always wanted a daughter. She said I always wanted a daughter because I had 2 sons and I really wanted a daughter. So I think her favorite part about me is that I'm a girl. But no, but she also said I can talk to her about anything and go on vacation with her. I like my sons too, of course, but it's different with boys, is what she said. Basically, I think, like, you know, we can bond because, like, my family, it's me, my dad, and my brothers and my mom, so, you know, we're the only girls in the family, so we're able to bond like besties, and, you know, she's able to, like, talk to me about everything and anything. And I think like my mom said, like, it's not that my brothers don't listen to her or you know, it's not fun to talk to, but like I think she said like it's different with me because I'm, you know, she feels when she says when she's talking to my brother, she feels like she's talking to sons, versus when she's talking to me, she feels more like she's talking to a best friend, which I thought was really sweet. Yeah, so I think it's just like probably that I'm a good listener is what she wants to say. Yeah. Who's your favorite from a small meme? No, you 4. 4? 4? 4? Me and my brothers and who? Venus? Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Oh, including Hoshifuri Mama, I see. But yeah, I think, yeah, there you go. It's her favorite part of me is that I'm a girl. Honestly, so relatable though. If I was also a mom of 3, like if I had 2 boys already, like I would be praying and like begging that my 3rd one would be a girl too. Let's see. Andini, thank you so much for the question. Can I have a daughter? Can I have your daughter, Hoshifuri Mama? I didn't ask for this. I ignored this part. She said, how naughty are Hime? Was Hime in childhood? What's the most amusing event in that period? Thank you. Hope you're Genki and all happy always. So like an episode, I guess like I asked her like what's an episode from my childhood where I was like bad and naughty. And then someone mentioned this earlier in the comments. I think it was Wally, but she immediately said, "Oh, when you ate all the strawberries." So I was 2, 1 or 2, not 1. I think 2. I was like a toddler. I was a toddler, so I was like walking. And so my parents, they came home and they got this very expensive like high-end pack of strawberries, like really, really nice strawberries, and they're really expensive. Very, very like kokyu, very like, you know, like not your typical strawberries you buy at like the store. It was like a really nice one. Really, really expensive. So they bought strawberries and they were gonna eat it later, right? My parents, they got distracted, so they left me alone for just a little bit. My parents were somewhere else. I don't know. I think they were taking care of my brothers or something. So they left me alone for like, I think like it was only like 5 minutes, I think. But apparently when they came back, they found me. They're like, they couldn't find me. So they were like, oh, what happened? Where's Iku? Where's Iku? And they found me under the table, under the kitchen table, eating all the strawberries. I had eaten all of it. I had eaten all the strawberries, and like my face was just like all red from strawberry juice. I was just covered in strawberry juice. And the fact that I was eating it under the table, like, I think, like, I knew, even as a toddler, that I wasn't supposed to be doing that. So I was trying to hide and eat it. So my parents were like, oh my god, our very expensive strawberries! I ate it all by myself. Yeah, so that's, but that's, like, the only thing she could think of when I was, like, naughty. I think for the most part, I think I was maybe like a bit whiny when I was little, but besides that, I was pretty well behaved for the most part. Yeah. Oh, the table makes it funnier, yeah. It's just like this like baby just eating strawberries as fast as she can. Grimace and spaghetti, yeah. Yeah, what can I say though? Fruits in Japan are so yummy, so understandable. But yeah, there you go. There you go. That was my naughty episode when I was little. Yeah. Strawberries good. Yeah, strawberries. Good strawberries. Good, actually sweet strawberries. So delicious. Okay, and I believe this is the last question. Yes. Wally says, does Hoshifuri Mama have a fun story about Hoshifuri Papa? What other stuff does Hoshifuri Mama not like? So the first one, let me answer the last one. The second question first. Because my mom said she doesn't like carrots and she doesn't like bugs, is what she said. But the first one. My dad. She said, I have too many embarrassing stories about your dad. I don't know where to begin. She's like, oh, so many. So many. I don't know what to share. But the first one that she thought of is, she got a whole album, yeah, so she's just only the first one that she thought of, she remembered. But she's telling me when we were preparing to move, so we had lived in Japan and then we moved to America, and then we were gonna move back to Japan, right? So when we were preparing to move back to Japan, my dad and my mom, you know, they had like, you know, gotten our new house, and we hadn't like completely moved in yet, but we were about to, right? So they were just gonna like, they were in Japan for like a couple weeks just to get the house and like get all the utilities set up, and then buy some of the more essential items, and then go back to the US, and then move, like officially move with me. So I wasn't there when this happened. But they were buying the essentials, so they went to an electronic shop, and they wanted to buy a TV. So in Japan, a lot of times when you buy big appliances, a lot of times the shop clerk, like the salesman or saleswoman, will like sit you down at a table and like just like make you fill out like some paperwork or whatever, right? So they were sitting at the table, in this electronics shop, and they were filling out forms to buy this TV. And my you know, my parents, they didn't have a lot of like cash on them because, you know, like exchange rates or whatever. So they only had like a little bit of cash, like in yen. Like all their other cash was like in USD. So they only had a little bit of cash in yen. So my dad, his Japanese, I think his Japanese is good, but it's not perfect. My dad's Japanese is not perfect. So he looks at the clerk and he says, "We don't have any money." he in Japanese he says like, "私たちお金がないね." He's like, "We don't have any money." And the sales clerk was like, "Huh?" Like they're trying to buy this kind of big TV, like kind of a widescreen, sort of expensive TV. but my dad turns around and he says, "We don't have any money." So the salesman was like, "Oh," and my mom was so embarrassed. She's like, "No. We're moving from America, and so like we don't have a lot of like cash and yen. Like so I think he wants to ask if we can pay with card." My mom was so embarrassed. She's like, no, we're not trying to like scam you or anything. We're not saying like we can't afford it. We just, you know, we just want to ask if you can pay with card, you know? So she was so angry at my mom. She was like, "That's so embarrassing." Imagine like you're working at an electronics shop. This like couple comes and they're like, they want to buy this big TV, and they're like, you're already like halfway through like filling out paperwork, and they suddenly go, "We don't have any money." I love how you use the ne particle at the end. So yeah, it's that's very much how my dad speaks too. He's like, "私たちお金ないね." It's like, we don't have money. So my mom was just so embarrassed. But I think my dad, like his like language barrier kind of embarrasses my mom pretty often. How did your parents meet? They met in Guam. My dad was a scuba diving instructor and my mom was a tourist from Japan. Yeah. So they met in between America and Japan. Yeah. It's so cute. Hi, Embers! Yeah, it is very cute. Oh, okay, my mom didn't tell me this, but I remember a kind of embarrassing for my mom, not from me, but from my mom moment. Another episode from my dad. My mom, where my parents live, like the neighbors, we share like a fence, right? And then they have like little kids. They have these like, I think they have small little girls. So a lot of times like I'll see them playing in their yard or whatever. And then one time like we were letting our cats, like this is when Jupiter and Pluto were still around. I think we were letting all the cats like out in the yard to like, you know, play and hang out. Our cats really liked our yard. They just like to like lay in the sun and whatever. So sometimes we would like let them out and we would just like, chaperone and supervise, make sure they don't get snatched by like a eagle or something, you know. But every time we would let the cats out, the little girls, they would like stare through the fence. They would just look at the cats through the fence, and sometimes they would kind of like halfway climb the fence too. And my dad was... I think my dad thought they were cute. And he said they're like little monkeys. In Japanese, they're like osaru-san mitai or whatever. But like, it's not... It doesn't sound as cute in English. Like, I think like... Or in Japanese. Like, I think saying like, oh, they're like little monkeys, haha, in English sounds cute. But like, in Japanese, it doesn't sound as cute. It sounds more offensive than cute. So my mom was so embarrassed. She's like, don't say that! I don't know. I thought that too. I was like, they're like little monkeys. You know, like it's like a little silly thing you call a child in English versus in Japanese is definitely like a lot more offensive, I think. So I think my mom cares a lot about how other people see her family. So my mom is always really embarrassed by my dad's like random random phrases. Yeah. Yeah. My mom is the same. Yeah, no, yeah, my mom wants to look nice in front of our neighbors, I think. So she's always worried about what my dad will say. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta uphold a certain reputation. Yeah. My dad's so funny. I always think it's so hilarious. And then my mom is always the one that's like really embarrassed. Yeah. Yeah. My parents have a funny dynamic, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I can think of for now. Thank you, Wally, for the question. I believe that is all the questions. Yeah. Alright. But there you go. Your mom is a tsukomi. Yeah, she's very tsukomi. She's very tsukomi coded, that is for sure. Thanks for answering my questions. Of course! Thank you guys so much for all the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's always really fun talking to my mom. She's funny. My parents are so funny. I hope I can do a Q&A with my dad someday. That would be really fun. But I'll have to call him for that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, if you guys want to ask questions for my dad, maybe I'll make a thread for that someday. Sometime when he has more free time. He's pretty busy right now. But yeah. Want to hear your mom or papa more? Yeah, my mom had we did a collab once. She was on stream once. If you guys want to go watch the VOD for that. Yeah. He's still scuba diving? No, not anymore. Yeah, I don't think they've scuba dived for a long time. Yeah, I did a Genshin character quiz with her. There's a clip of that too, if you guys ever want to go watch that. Actually, let me just link it. Yeah, that was a pretty fun collab. Hoshifuri Mama. Maybe I need to type in mom instead of mama. So. Yeah, there you go. I showed my mom Genshin characters and there's a clip. There's a clip of it. A self clip. You guys wanna go watch this? Go listen to her accent in its full glory. Yeah. Very skinny brochure kidding. Yeah, I mean I'm planning to do a collab with my brother sometime, so we just need to find the time. And I need to catch him on a weekend, but my weekends have been pretty busy these last couple of months, so yeah, we'll find a time to do that collab eventually. I don't know I'm trying to convince him to like talk on stream, but he's really embarrassed. He's like you sound really different than Clip. Yeah, that's okay. That's back when I was like putting on more of a character voice because that was kind of expected of me at the time. But like, I think yeah, that expectation was kind of like not there towards the end of Prism, and now that I'm indie, I don't care anymore. So this is very much my real voice. But I think earlier Prism days, I was really putting on the character voice. Yeah. So yeah, don't be too shocked. Don't be too disappointed that I don't sound that cute anymore, okay? This is the real me. If you can't have me at my worst, you can't have me at my character voice. Yeah, no, but that's so true though. Like that was very much my customer service voice. That was my customer service era. So I am much more comfortable now. This is the voice that I want to. This is the voice that lets me stream for much longer and more comfortably. Yeah. Flight attendant human, yeah. Would you like chicken or beef? You know, said the same thing. Yeah, no, I think a lot of VTubers go through that. It's like at first they're put on a character voice because that's what's expected of them. Like even if they're not in an agency, like that's just kind of what's expected of VTubers in general. And then after you get used to it and more comfortable, you kind of just default to a comfortable voice. Yeah. Aoi and Meno still sound the same. No, Aoi sounds pretty different too. Meno still also sounds different too. It's just not as drastic as mine is. I was really laying it on thick. I was really putting on a character back then. Yeah. But Aoi too. Yeah. You can Meno, I think I can tell Aoi and I can definitely tell that Meno's voice sounds very different now because we're so close to her now. But yeah, maybe on first glance you might not be able to tell. Yeah. Aoi more obvious than Meno. Yeah, Meno, you can tell if you listen carefully. But yeah. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, I can talk like Iku like 2 years ago, but like I don't know if you guys want to listen to this for that long because I feel like it'll get really tiring after a while. Why you mean no stop? What do you mean? You guys are so mean. You guys are so mean to me. I thought you guys really liked it when I was talking like this, like a fucking baby. Even though like I'm super old and like not a baby at all. Everyone's crying. I mean, I think like I kind of changed my voice a little bit too when I switched my models because this model reflects me as a person much better than my last one, to be honest. This model looks a little more mature than the last one. Yeah, I think my voice does reflect my character appearance a lot as well too, unconsciously. So there's that as well. Yeah. I got a job. I became a scientist. I got a job. So my voice had to reflect that, you know? I'm a working professional. Yeah. Change your voice by Yornika. So when I change my voice with collabs though, that's not conscious. That's very much code switching. So if you guys don't know what code switching is, you guys do this too. Everyone code switches all the time, especially if you're bilingual as well, or if you speak multiple languages. You talk in a different tone with different people. So like obviously, you know, if you're working a customer service job, you speak in a certain tone with your customers. You're talking to a child, you talk in a certain way that's more gentle and more friendly. You're talking to your dad, your mom, or your really like close family members. Sometimes your voice becomes really low because you're really comfortable with them and you don't have to, you know, you don't have to raise the pitch of your voice for your family, because you know your family knows who you are, obviously. Or with your friends, you talk in a very different way. Like you talk in slang. You don't talk, you know, you talk much faster. You know, yeah, you code switch with everyone. I definitely talk to my Japanese friends a very different way than I talk to my English friends, right? My English friends, I'm just like, haha, beach, I ain't never gonna stop loving you, beach, you know? Like, that's how I speak in English. Versus with my Japanese friends, with my sisters, it's like, Hi-chan, arigato, Hi-chan. It's very different. So, but that's just code switching. That's very normal. Everyone does this. I think it's just a little bit more obvious with me because I'm a VTuber. That's known for sure. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. That's pretty normal though. Like I think you don't notice it when you do it yourself, but you definitely code switch all the time. Yeah. Do you ever speak English with your dad? I speak like a mix of both with my dad. Like sometimes he'll speak to me in English and I'll respond in Japanese, and he'll speak to me in Japanese and I'll respond in English. Yeah. With my mom though, it's 100% Japanese all the time. Yeah. So listen to it. Yeah. Also like my voice, the pitch of my voice changes when I speak different languages. Like when I speak Japanese, I speak at a higher tone. It's not conscious. I'm not doing that on purpose. That's just how the language works, to be honest. It's like, it's interesting. There's a study on this in linguistics. Like languages have certain effects on our voices. It makes us speak at different pitches, like different registers of our voice, which is really interesting. English is much lower for me versus Japanese. I speak a little bit higher. And I like, again, it's not on purpose. I'm not trying to like sound cuter in Japanese. It's just how it works, apparently, linguistic wise. It's very interesting. Yeah. You say even your personality changes to an extent when switching languages. Yeah, it's true. I think so too. I think I'm more like helpless when I speak Japanese. Like I feel like I sound like I need help whenever I speak Japanese. Like I feel like I always end up getting coddled when I'm speaking Japanese because I sound like I need help. I promise I'm not trying to be like, oh, look at me, I'm so cute. Like that's just how I sound, I think. So yeah, there you go. But that's very normal apparently. It's definitely not something that I'm doing on purpose. It just happens. Yeah. Stop, Oni-chan! Tasukaru! I'm stuck! No! We're just talking about it. I was like, Beach! I ain't never gonna stop loving you, Beach! And then everyone said, that's you and Non. Hi, Non. Love you, Beach! I love you forever and ever, Beach! I think that's like my favorite vine. No, my favorite vine is road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. That's my favorite vine. But I really like the Beach. I ain't never gonna stop loving you and Beach. That was too good. I love that one too. I love Vine. I miss Vine. I also love I might look like a burnt chicken nugget, but I still love myself. I love that one too. It's so good. Man, Vine really walks so TikTok can run. No, Vine walked so Musically can die and then TikTok can run. So you can see your old vines. I wish I could show you my old vines too. They were pretty good. Someday. Yeah. Anyways, I digress. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to catch up, tell you guys what's been going on, and you know to give you guys the Q&A from Hoshifuri Mama. Yeah, tomorrow I have something to do, but on Saturday I'm planning to do a hand cam, and I'm gonna be doing a taste test of something, so please look forward to that. Good to see you back. Thank you, Inverse. Oh my god, yeah, I was talking to Inverse. We're working on a song together right now. And I was like, I actually got some time to write lyrics while I was at my mom's house. So I was sending Inverse like updates. Like I was like, hey, can you like lower the pitch by 2? I can't sing that high. And they're like, yeah, and it was so cool. They're like, yeah, I got you. And then Inverse was like, hey, I changed the bridge. What do you think? And I was like, hey, yo, that's fire. So we got to work a little bit while I was babysitting my cat and my mom. Yeah. We'll exercise full creative brilliance at this point. I hope so. I like how the lyrics are turning out so far. Yeah. Secret Project was also funded fully too. Oh, Aoi's project? I actually don't know what's going on with that. I think it's... Aoi... I don't know if Aoi's she was trying to keep it a secret from me. I don't know, but she's just straight up told me the other day, like, that they're... You know, she's doing something, so... that was Aoi's throne. Yeah, not mine. So, she told me what it's for, but, you know... Yeah, so it's not... I don't know if it's a surprise or what, but yeah, she's doing that. Yeah. However, if you guys are interested in, you know, pitching in, helping me make some projects, I have a fund on Throne right now. It's for a Cosmia Christmas cover, and that is actually pretty close to being fully funded. So if you're interested, please go check that out. I think it was like 80% or something like that the last I checked. Yeah. So there's that. Thank you, Wally, arigato. There's a song that we want to do. We haven't decided what kind of arrangement we want to do yet. Like, there's like a specific Christmas song that we want to sing together, but we haven't decided like what kind of arrangement, because I think we're gonna get one of our favorite instrumentalists to make like a arrangement for it. Ooh, thank you so much for the contribution. Arigato, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. $75 left. Oh my goodness, crazy. Yay! Fully funded! Yeah, thank you! Thank you guys! Yeah! Christmas cover is fully funded. Thank you! Padoru. Yippee! Thank you so much. Just got the email from Throw. Yippee! Thank you guys so much. Arigato. Yeah, we have a specific song in mind. We haven't figured out like what kind of arrangement yet though. Like we were like, do we want to do lo-fi again? Do we want to do jazzy? Do we want to do like bossa nova? Like we haven't. Do we want to do like a cute pop version? So we're thinking about it. But now that it's fully funded, I guess this is my cue to go full momentum on this project. So thank you guys so much. Yeah, still not discussed it. No, that's the discussion that we've had so far. Yes. The nerf sound is pretty loud. Sorry about that. But thank you. No, Yoroshiku fun left. Yeah, so there's also a fund for a Yoroshiku cover of Wasurete Kudasai. That one's, you know, I already have a lot of songs to do and release, so no rush on that one. But if you're interested in helping me fund more projects, I always have crowdfunds for On Throne, so check it out if you're interested. But yes. Oh my gosh, guys, my birthday is coming up. Like my real birthday. My alien birthday. I wonder if I have what day is my birthday this year? Oh, it's on a Tuesday. It's on my day off. I don't know. Your real birthday? Yeah, my real birthday. My real birthday is coming up. Yeah, my real alien birthday, which also means Evic's birthday is also coming up. Fun. It turns out Evic and I have the same birthday. But yeah. Oh, it's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday, ain't it? Oh, I was trying to do an English accent, but I still had an American accent anyways. Instead of in it, I said ain't it. Okay, anyways. Aoi needs to start a fund to cover I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. Yeah, I think she should just release a cover of that. She sounds really good on the song too. It's Tuesday, ain't it? Hello, Mako! Hello. Oh my goodness, Mako Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Yeah. They said the American accent was what the English accent used to sound like? Are you telling me that English evolved and then we didn't? I don't know. American accent... There's so many American accents though. It's crazy. America is a big country. Now this Mexi lady has arrived. Hello! English devolved. Yeah, I mean, you know what? When I listen to, like, Californians speak, I think, wow, we have devolved. And, like, I can say that because I'm also Californian. Like, when we speak like this, I feel like we really regressed as a society. It's evolving just backwards. That's how I feel. No, I am California. Oh my god, no way! No way. Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, a lot of, like, people who are into anime and VTubers and stuff like that, a lot of us are from California. Yeah. So that you feel like a caveman or something when speaking like that or something. No, I just feel like I really need to drink Starbucks. Or Austin. Yeah, like there's like small pockets of very condensed anime nerds in America. A big chunk of it is in California. Yeah. Is there like a little Tokyo in California? We have in California we have Little Tokyo in SoCal, and then we have Japantown in NorCal. Japantown is like my stomping grounds. I used to go there all the time because that's where they have all the nerdy like convention events and stuff. Or San Jose. Yeah. Yeah. You know I'm from NorCal. You know I'm from California when I say NorCal, SoCal, and I literally said I'm from NorCal. I am from NorCal. You're Northern. Are you SoCal inverse? We can't be friends anymore. We can't be friends anymore. I'm sorry, inverse. Friendship ended with inverse. I'm central. Oh my god, that's even worse. I'm just kidding. But also, I'm so sorry. I'm just kidding. No, sorry. Okay, like legit though. Like jokes aside, like Central California is pretty nice. That's like where all the nice parts of California is. Yeah, I think like NorCal, SoCal, we get all the events, but like it's not very pretty. Central California is really pretty. It's beautiful. Yeah, I kind of used to work in like a more rural part of California. It's so pretty. That's where all the vineyards were. Yeah. But his next child has no wrench. No, I would never. Don't consider the Bay Area to be either south or no. That's dirt. No. NorCal is definitely up until like Millbrae. Yeah, and then Bay Area is very NorCal as well. Yeah. Yeah, I think like Millbrae, San Francisco, San Jose, all that area, all the BART area is very NorCal. Wherever BART goes is NorCal. Central California is the agriculture part. Yeah, for the most part. That's where they grow all the almonds and almonds and stuff. Almonds and vineyards, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm surprised some people didn't know that California is wine country, because I remember talking about wine and like how there was a lot of wine in California, and like someone was like, "What? I didn't know they make wine in California." I was like, "No, we are such a wine country." Here between cities, it's just farms all along. Yeah, it's really nice though. That's one of my favorite parts of California. Is like you'll be like in a city, and then like you'll drive the highway for 20 minutes, and then you're suddenly just seeing cows and cows and cows, or like rows and rows of like almond trees, or like, you know, just farms. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My favorite wine. I'm not a wine person, but I like Trader Joe's wines. They're actually pretty good. Yeah. I live in Riverside, the home of Sunkissed Orange. Yeah, Riverside is like SoCal. California was the only wine country in the US. Yeah. Well, I mean, there are parts in there like there are areas that make wine like worldwide everywhere, but you know, there are places that are more famous for it than others, of course. But yeah. Isn't it the best wine in the US? Yeah, of course. Duh. Duh. How good is wine in Cali? I've heard. I mean, my mom is a wine person, and she said Cali has one of the best wines in the world. But also, she's pretty biased, so I don't know. I don't know. You'll have to ask a actual wine sommelier. I think California is like top tier one in the world at this point, though. But yeah, no. But it is very competitive to like French and Chilean and Spanish wines and stuff. It's very good. That makes my EU heart laugh. What? But like we have ranked our wines have ranked really high in the past. French and German wine is the top. This is the first time I've ever seen Wally say anything nice about the French. That's good for you, Wally. Good for you. The weather in California is very stable. Yeah, I love Cali weather. It's so nice. It's so nice. Sometimes the summer gets pretty unbearable, but it's like still nicer than Japanese. I'll take Californian summer over Japanese summer any day. Napa Valley! Yeah, I used to drive through Napa Valley all the time. Yeah. Japanese hotter summer. Is Japanese summer hotter? It's hotter, and it's also very, very humid, so it's sticky, and like you never feel like dry. It's really gross. I hate summer in Japan. It's awful. It's so unbearable. It's actually the worst. I feel like I want to like pull my hair out every time I go out in summer. Especially with long hair, you have like it all gets stuck behind your neck, and it's like wet. It's like all over your face, fucking, and then your clothes or they get stuck to your skin, and it's like ugh. Did it get over 100? Yeah, it gets over 100 every year. And it's so funny because I'm in Gunma a lot during summers to visit my relatives, and Gunma is probably the hottest place in Japan. So we have gotten like record highs in Gunma multiple times. Like the hottest, we have always been the hottest part. It sucks. Fall, spring are the best seasons. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Don't come here in the summer. Don't come here in the summer. Just don't. And winter is okay. Winter is okay. Just try to avoid New Year's time, because that's when like things get really busy, because that's the biggest holiday of the year in Japan. So like come in like November, early December, leave before Christmas. And I think February is fine. February and March is fine. And then starting March, that's when like all the tourists come for the Sakura season. If you're coming for that, that's okay. Just know that it will be very busy, but it is really nice weather-wise. So April, and then don't be in Japan during May, during Golden Week, because that's when like all the locals go on vacation, and it sucks. And then after that is summer again. So yeah, I think best time to go to Japan, in my opinion, is if you don't mind the heat, September, October is okay. I think it's a good time to come here. But just know that it will probably still be hot from summer. But not as bad as like August, so July, August. Yeah. January, you can come January after New Year's festivities are over. So don't come early January. Like mid to late January is good. Yeah. Hokkaido. Yeah, I really want to go to Hokkaido someday. I haven't been yet. How's the weather now? It's pretty chilly today. I woke up and it was really cold. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's like a very borderline fall winter. I feel like they completely skipped fall this year. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Japan actually has seasons, which is nice. California, it was nice. The weather was always really nice, but we didn't have any seasons. So, that was nice. Yeah. I miss California though. I'm hoping to go next year. Because I haven't been back since I moved, which was like 5 years ago. So I really miss it. I know things have changed a lot since COVID though, so I don't know if it's as nice as I remember it to be now, but yeah, we'll see. To make that dream possible. So I have one of my friends has been really generous and has offered to use their like travel points to book me a ticket to go, which is really nice, but California is really expensive just like to eat and just do anything, so yeah, maybe we'll do another donathon or something. So I can maybe make like a California vlog or something. But I also gonna go visit Aoi, so we'll see. But yeah, I don't want to rely on you guys too much to do anything in life, so I'll try to save up for it. Yeah. So the Cali, just like the USD is very expensive right now, so just not just in California. I mean California especially, but everywhere in America. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, tomorrow no stream, but Saturday I'll be doing a taste test stream. Sunday I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do, but I plan to stream during the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, and also on Monday. Tuesday I have the 19th, so I'll be doing a Japanese stream of some kind. But yeah, I'm just happy to be back. If my mom really needs me again, I might have to rush over there again. But for now, I think we're good. We're good. I got paid on invoice and it was like 36k yen for 225, and I was like, yeah, whoa, yeah, that's so true though. It's so crazy. It's actually so crazy. Yeah. The yen is so... I miss the days when 100 yen was $1. That was just so easy. Yeah, now I have to think about it.
Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Thank you, Conrad, for the spoopy donation. Arigato. Yes, thank you for reminding me that I need to read donos before I go. There's some donations that were sent to me offline, I think. So I need to read those as well. Okay. Alright, let's read donos. I assume it was basically 1 cent, but things have changed. Yeah, no, it has changed so much. Boom! Thank you guys. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Nowadays, Americans and British are rich in Japan. That's so true, though. It's actually so true. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to find the last one. Okay, here we go. Chapel Night. They sent this to me like 6 days ago. Chapel Night, thank you so much for the donation. Hey, Iku, hope everything's going okay with you. I had an elder pet go blind too, so I know it can be tough. Fortunately, cats have whiskers throughout their bodies for spatial awareness and motion detection, and seems to help them adjust a little bit. Yeah, that's so true. It's very true, though. Thank you, Chapel Knight. I really appreciate your kindness and generosity. Thankfully, Venus has been able to adjust a little bit better. So, yeah, thank you so much, Chapel Knight. I appreciate it. I really do. Saying thank you so much for the donation, and they said thank you for the morning Anilive. Of course, thank you so much for coming, and thank you guys so much for supporting me through Anilive while I was gone. And also, thank you for getting me number one number one in the Halloween event. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm excited to use that money, the prize money, to buy things that I want to do for some future hand cams. Thank you guys so much. I'm planning to buy some advent calendars, and then I'm also planning to buy a jigsaw puzzle. My brother bought my mom a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle of like a one-piece picture. And so my mom was doing that. It was like on our dining room table. So I was like bored one day, so I started doing it, and it was really fun. I forgot how fun jigsaw puzzles are, but I was doing it. And then my mom came down and she got mad at me. She's like, "You did Luffy's face? I wanted to do Luffy's face!" And I was like, "Oh, I mean, I could take it apart." And she's like, "Yeah, take it apart so I can do it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And she's like, "Wait, don't put it in the box though." And I'm like, where do you want me to put them?" She's like, "Just put it in that area so I know it's easier." I'm like, "Okay." and then she's like, "You didn't work on Zoro's face, right?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Good." And I was like, I also did Brooke's face. Do you want me to undo Brooke's face?" She's like, "Oh, I don't care about Brooke." Well, it was so funny. Yeah, Zoro's yeah. Poor Brooke. Yeah, she didn't care about Frankie either. I'm like, man. I love Frankie. I love Brooke. They're my favorites. But yeah, anyways, yeah, so anyways, I was doing jigsaw puzzle at my mom's house, and I forgot how fun they are. And like, because my mom didn't let me do it, because my mom didn't let me play the jigsaw puzzle, I was like, maybe I'll do like I'll buy a jigsaw puzzle and we can do it together on handcam. So I found some really cute Moomin jigsaw puzzles. I think I'll maybe get do a handcam stream for Moomin. No, I don't think I want to get a 1,000-piece one too, but I think it's too big to fit on my desk. So I think I'm gonna find one that's smaller. So far I've found one that's 300 pieces, and I found one that's 500 pieces. So I think I'll get the 300. That one's maybe will fit on my desk. I don't think the 500 would fit either. 1,000 is really big. Yeah. So yeah, we'll fly. We'll see. I'll buy it and see how big it is. Yeah, I'll buy it with the prize money that I got from the event. Yeah, 300. Yeah, I'll do 300 first. Yeah. Your mom do Snufkin's face as revenge. Yeah, no, it was cute though. Anyways, thank you so much again, saying thank you for the annual life support, everyone. Arigato. Buddy sent me money for custom voice. Yeah, actually, this reminds me. If you bought a custom voice, wait, hold on, guys. I need to cough. Okay. Sorry, I got something in my throat. If you bought, this is a PSA. If you bought a custom voice on Booth, especially if you use the proxy to buy it, like Bai, please make sure that you send me your script for the custom voice before the end of November. If you want to leave it up to me, that's okay. If you're not able to come up with like a script, that's okay. Like, you just leave it up to me. But it would be please be sure to send me your name so I know who I'm like addressing it to, because when I receive your orders, you guys are all just numbers. Like, I don't see your name or anything. Especially if you use Bai to buy it. So like, I have no idea who the like voice is going to unless you tell me. So please send like your agent your name. So like just say like, "Hi, I'm Weddy," or like, "Hi, I'm Wally," or "Hi, I'm SPZ," or whatever. And then then I'll know who I'm talking to, and I can customize your voice a little bit better to you specifically. And if you want to give me like an overall theme, even if you can't come up with a script, you can just say like, oh, I want a scenario where I'm your pet, or like I'm your dog, or like you're my nurse, or we're just hanging out and at a bar or something. You know, like if you want to come up with scenarios, or if you just want to say like, oh, can you give me like words of encouragement, or like can you give me like a good morning voice, like a alarm clock, a voice that I can use as an alarm clock, stuff like that. Like you guys can give me like a suggestion, that would be helpful as well too, so I know like what kind of direction you want it at least. Yeah. So yeah, over ticket, so you should be able to respond, like, so there's a booth message, like you can exchange messages on booth. So obviously if you use the bai, you bought it with bai, you'll have to ask your agent to send it for you. So yeah. If you're super embarrassed to send the script through bai for some reason, you can send it to me over a text, or not a text, a ticket if you want. Yeah. Yeah. Booth message. Yeah, booth message. So you have to contact so I sent everyone a booth message. So if your agent is doing their job, if your proxy agent is doing their job, they should be contacting you. But if they're not, maybe just reach out to them and say like, hey, I think I'm supposed to send a script. Can you please send this through the booth message or whatever? Yeah. And then things are a little bit confusing for me, because I think some of you guys got the same agent. Like, you know, like I got two separate orders, but from the same person. Right? So I was like, oh, I'm so confused. Did they buy two custom voices? What's going on? Did they accidentally buy it? Well, I was really confused, right? And then I realized it's probably two different ikumin, but because they share the same proxy agent, they have the same like customer number. And also they share the same like messages. Like when I send a message to one order, it goes to the same message like thread as another order, because it's like the same customer. But it's like very two different orders from two different people. So it got really confusing. So that's why I really need you guys to share your names with me, so I know who I'm addressing certain custom voices to. Yeah, it's really confusing. Yeah, it's the proxy services always make things a little bit complicated. But yeah. To first to signify Anon's love is forgotten between human and aliens. If you really want to send something like that, you can send it. You can make a ticket on Discord if you like. But then again, like I will say, like some people, you know, there are other people who can see the ticket too. So like pick your poison, I guess. Yeah, we'll do my part. No worries. You guys have until the end of November, but I will warn you guys though, if you guys aren't able to send me a script or like a name before the end of November, you might get like a kind of a generic voice from me, which is, you know, kind of defeats the purpose of being a custom voice. So unless you guys are okay with me going like, hi Ikumin, thank you so much for supporting me, I love you more, like you're okay with that, that's okay too, I guess. But you know, if you want an actual customized voice message, please send me your name, at least your name, so I know who I'm addressing it to. That would be very helpful. Yeah. I'm sorry it's so complicated. I didn't realize how complicated the process would be through the proxy services. Like, I should have known, because I've been helping Meno with her packages, and she's also had a lot of complications due to proxy services. But yeah, anyways, first times for everything. It's a learning progress. It's a learning process for everyone. Yeah, I think next time I'll just take more like direct orders. Yeah, I'll set up a system that's just so I'm managing everything by myself. It's easier that way. Yeah. No, not heard from my proxy with Meno's keyboard. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Yeah, if there's any otagons here who haven't filled out the form yet that we sent out, please do. That would make us make it easier for us. Anyways, thank you, Weddy. But yeah, anyways, Weddy was like, they missed the due to my error, they missed the opportunity to buy the custom voice, so I let them just send me the payment for it. And they sent me like 2.5 more than they should have, so thanks, Weddy. Putting you on blast for that, thank you very much. Arigato. Should I send my message over Blue or the ticket? Through your through your agent. So contact your agent. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. And then from today, Noah, thank you so much for joining Ikumini. Hello, thank you so much. I got mine from Booth directly. Oh, so you didn't use Buy? Then you should be able to. Send it over through Booth message. If you should have received my message, right? So you can just send it there. Thank you, Noah. Arigato. Join the Cosmia Court. Yeah, join Cosmia Court. You can find all the important information about Cosmia there, like all our updates and stuff. Yeah. And Aoi and Meno are really good about announcing when they're going on any live too over there, so. Garymon, thank you so much for being a member for 41 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Garymon. Fuji Sapphire says, we're glad that you're back. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a member for 4 months. Arigato. Brandon, thank you so much for being a member for 29 months. Woohoo! Niku! And they gave me Ikumin love and Iku head pat. Arigato! Thank you so much. Mr. Beanie Face, thank you so much for being a member for 41 months! Crazy! They said Iku throne. Thank you, absolutely! Thank you so much for being a member for 17 months! Lucky number 17! Oh yeah, I guess we have all these saved up. Yeah, it seems so. I have a lot of these coming up. Chunky, thank you so much for being a member for 24 months. Welcome back, Iku. Chunky misses ya. It was getting lonely here, but now you're back. Ikumin party, Ikuza, thank you. I will be gone again tomorrow, but I will be back for the weekend. Bikusa, thank you so much for being a member for 4 months. Thank you for the Ikumin love. Arigato. Silent Owl, thank you so much for being a member for 41 months. Welcome back, Hime. Thank you so much, Silent Owl. Appreciate you. Halfjack, thank you so much for being a member for 36 months. Thank you for the welcome back. Arigato. MVC, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. Welcome back. It's been 84 years. It's been so long. Thank you so much. Richardson, thank you so much for being a member for 31 months. Arigato. Saved up. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of these still. I appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate you guys being members for such a long time. Arigato. Eddie-san, thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. 14ヶ月間メンバーシップありがとうございます。お帰りなさいませ。ただいま。Botaruku, thank you so much for being a member for 8 months. Arigato. Thank you for the Ikumin love. Saying thank you for the tip. Thank you so much for the donation. They said welcome back. Arigato.
Welcome to
Oh my goodness, hello Eddie, we're just talking about you. Buddy, thank you for being a member for 41 months. Arigato. Thank you for being a member for 41 months, Hime. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Hirahira-san, 24ヶ月間メンバーシップありがとうございます。Thank you for the Ikumin love. Ikumin love ありがとう。Zeronima, thank you for joining Ikumins. Ikumini, thank you so much. Arigato. Welcome. Alex, thank you so much for being a member for 21 months. Arigato. Welcome back, Hime. Thank you.
Ikumin.
Esbiri-san, thank you for being a member for Miku months. I love your beach. Also, welcome back. You should have said, I love your beach. Also, welcome back, beach. Thank you, Esbiri-san. Arigato. Oishin-san, thank you for being a member for 22 months. Arigato. Hime, welcome back. Thank you. Arigato. Rainbow John said, "Oh my God, it's an Akasupa." Thank you so much, Rainbow John. I really appreciate the very generous donation. Arigato.
Welcome to Ikumin.
Oh my goodness, KP Overlord, thank you for being a member for 16 months. Arigato. Welcome back, Hime. Arigato. Thank you for the Iku hugs. Arigato. I appreciate it. Wally says, missed you so much, Beach. My life was in danger every time I had no Hime a day. Still praying for Hoshifuri Mama's health and for Venus too, of course. See you Saturday, my Hime. In my eve now, knowing Hime is back. Furifuri, love you more. Thank you so much, Wally. I really appreciate it. Arigato.
Welcome to Ikumin.
Thank you so much for the tip. Wally, thank you for being a member for 41 months as well. Just want to flex that what tier I am.
Welcome
Yes,
to Ikumin.
they are in the Ikumania tier, which is the flex tier. Praise and admiration. Thank you. Arigato. Miss Hime so much. I miss you guys too. Arigato. Sun, thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. Arigato.
Welcome
thank you for the
to
head pads. Oh my goodness. And Nini, thank you so much for being a member for Miku months too. Thank you for the head pads. Arigato. Not the only one yet. Yeah, there's another very flexed Ikumin. Conrad, thank you so much for the spooky, scary skeletons. Help Iku visit her home planet, Norcal. Thank you, Conrad. Arigato. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that's it. I think. Seeing the sea of green really shows how many people love and support Hime, and I really appreciate that. I really do. Very, very thankful. Alright, I believe that is it for today. I'm gonna wrap up. I do have to start getting ready to head out. But please have a good rest of your day, everyone. Please get some rest, get some sleep if you're going to bed. Thank you for all the love and support, all the donations, all the comments, all the love and support. And I will see you guys tomorrow, but the day after on Saturday. I believe Saturday I will have my stream at a regular time at like 1 PM. My usual time. So yeah, I'll make a room for that as soon as I can. But I will see you guys very soon. Atsuhuri, thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me today. I love you guys more. Atsuhuri, guys. Bye bye. Have a good rest of your day. Okay. Bye 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 bye. It's good to be back. Johnny. Bye bye. Atsuhuri. Bye. Alright guys, let me see. Who is streaming right now? Let's see. Oh, Nanachi. Yeah, Nanachi is live. I think I'll send you guys over to Nanachi. She's playing Slay the Spire. I'm gonna send you guys over there. Nanachi can speak both Japanese and English, so please go tell her I said hello. Bye guys. I'll talk to you guys soon on Saturday.